this, but in case you may have forgotten, Miles Colvin, the former Boilermaker, now plays for Wake Forest. He has had quite a nice little tournament here. I think he was 19 points off the bench yesterday for Wake, and I don't have his numbers in this game, but he's made a handful of buckets we've been watching. I do know this: Wake could really use a win for their NCAA tournament resume. They've had a couple of non-conference opportunities here in the last couple of weeks, and they've just gotten away from them. Felt like they had Michigan beat in Detroit, technically a neutral site game, although Michigan and Detroit not really a neutral site, and let that one get away from them. Wolverines won, and then really kind of felt like they should have won last night against Texas Tech. That game came down to the final possession, and Wake Forest lost that game. So this would be a good one for them if they can beat Memphis. Selfishly, as a Purdue fan, we would prefer Memphis win to help the Purdue resume for the NCAA tournament. Time now for our Big Ten report, brought to you by Toyota. Dear autumn, fall into great value with a new Toyota, like the tough as nails Tacoma, the sleek all-hybrid Camry, or the versatile RAV4. Find yours today, Toyota. Go places. Some Big Ten action already has gone final. That's what happens when you play a game after 9 o'clock in the East Coast. You have some games that go final, including Michigan State moving to 5-0 tonight. They beat Detroit Mercy 84-56. That game played in East Lansing. As the Spartans got 18 points, 11 assists from Jeremy Fears Jr., a double-double for him. Biggest upset of the night, at least as a Big Ten competitor, Rutgers loses at home to Central Connecticut State. And I mean, they didn't just lose. They got to put on a pretty good 67-54 the final score. Now, it is the first loss of the season for Rutgers, but to lose at home to Central Connecticut State, who had coming into that game was 2-2 on the year. Not a great look for the Scarlet Knights. Remember, Purdue starts its Big Ten season not that far away, December the 2nd at Rutgers. That's Purdue's first game in the Big Ten at Rutgers, December 2nd. That's an 8 o'clock tip-off that night in Piscataway. Also earlier today, BYU in the Bad Boy Mowers tournament in Salt Lake City beats Wisconsin 98-70. 9th-ranked BYU with a win over the 23rd-ranked Badgers. First loss of the year for Wisconsin. Purdue now 4-1. Wisconsin now 4-1. Nolan Winter did have a double-double for Wisconsin, 14 points and 14 rebounds. Greenbrier tip-off is being played. That tournament as well. And earlier today it was Virginia moving to an undefeated 5-0 with an 83-78 win over Northwestern. For Northwestern, that's their first loss of the year. They fall to 4-1. Still to come later tonight, of course, we have Purdue, Texas Tech, two other games that involve Big Ten teams, and they include Nebraska and Kansas State. That one's scheduled for 9:30 tip-off. It's part of the Hall of Fame Classic that's being played in Kansas City. Nebraska is in that championship because they beat New Mexico last night in Kansas City by the final of 84-72. Nebraska got 17 from Rink Mast to move to 5-0, and more importantly, to move into the championship game tonight against Kansas State. K-State also 5-0. That could be a good one tonight at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. Also yesterday, some games of note. How about USC? 4-0, but they didn't get to 4-0 very easily. They had to go to triple overtime and beat Troy last night, 107-106, with a Jordan Marsh game winner for USC. A three-point shot, high right wing. As the clock was expiring, he made it, and USC avoids the upset with a 107-106 win. Chad Baker-Mazzara, remember that name, fans? The Auburn transfer, 34 points last night for USC. Again, a triple overtime win for the Trojans, and they're 4-0. Also last night, Ohio State over Western Michigan, 91-58. Buckeyes are 5-0. Indiana is 5-0. They beat Lindenwood yesterday, 73-53 in Bloomington. And one other Big Ten team was in action last night as well. Iowa moves their record to 5-0. They beat Chicago State 93-54. Plenty of Big Ten football coming up tomorrow, Saturday, but our Boilermakers won't be involved. Purdue is on the bye week this week. No game for Purdue. 2 weeks to prepare for Indiana. The Hoosiers undefeated, 11-0 for the first time in school history. They too have a week off to prepare for the Boilermakers because Indiana is also on the bye week this week in football. Tonight it's basketball. Purdue and Texas Tech. The game in front of us, Memphis 64-60 lead over Wake Forest with 2:08 to play. The clock is ticking, and Memphis has the ball. Memphis, who gave Purdue all they could handle last night before Purdue could pull away and win 80-71. Right now, a 4-point lead and make it a 6-point lead as a drive to the bucket is good for the Memphis Tigers, and they push their lead out to 66-60 with 1:45 remaining. We'll keep you updated on this game, and more importantly, we'll keep you updated on when this game goes final, so we can give you some type of a better feel for when the Purdue-Texas Tech game will begin. This is our pregame show. Our scouting report segment is coming up next. Bobby Riddell will sit down with Boilermaker assistant coach Terry Johnson to get the scout on the Red Raiders of Texas Tech. Scouting report is brought to you by Purdue Global. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
Built better, packed with more power and delivering an exceptional cut, nobody delivers more at a better price than Bad Boy Mowers. Hi, Chase Weaver, your sales specialist at Bobcat of Lafayette. It's pure classic American muscle and industry-leading innovation that is making Bad Boy the fastest-growing zero-turn mower in America. Visit Bobcat of Lafayette for availability, pricing, and financing details. Bad Boy Mowers, American-made power and strength at a better price.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
We are back here on the pregame show, live from the Bahamas, where today Purdue will take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders in the Baha Mar Championship game. It's time now for our scouting report on Texas Tech, presented by Purdue Global. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Joined now by assistant coach Terry Johnson. And, Coach, got to start off with recapping that win last night over Memphis. Certainly a wild and crazy game, a lot of back-and-forth action, 3 technical fouls, 2 on Memphis, 1 on Purdue. So certainly emotions were high, but what was your vantage point? What was your takeaway from the bench watching that game?
It was fun. There's a lot of adversity here with the officials, but that's part of it. we didn't do a good job handling it. We got to help the guys out, just keep our composure and just move on to the next play. And I think it's always good to have a learning lesson when you win. And our guys understand that. We talked about it this summer, and Coach Painters is a bad official in the summertime and in practice, and he tells them that. And he said it's going to happen during the season, and we didn't handle it well, and they understand. I think our guys will bounce back, and we'll be better for it.
I definitely still have some memories of being frustrated with Coach Painter's calls during my playing days as well. So yeah, that's funny to hear that. As far as the performances go in that game, I did want to ask you about CJ Cox's performance. Kind of one of the unsung heroes on this team. Maybe doesn't get quite the notoriety as some of our star players, and understandably so, but CJ plays a valuable role. He had 30 minutes, 18 points, of course does a lot of the dirty work as far as having to guard the other team's best player on the perimeter oftentimes. How impressed were you with CJ's performance last night?
Oh, CJ's been great. He's been great all year. He's been great since he's been here. Like you said, he gets challenged to do all the dirty work. And it may not show up in scoring for him all the time, but it's great to see that he was able to make shots and he got open looks, and he is a scorer. Yeah, he's a bucket. You don't have to run anything for him. He just finds the way to put the ball in the hole, but he knows he's willing to do whatever it takes to help Purdue win. If that means take one shot, if that means take 6 shots. I don't even know how many shots he took the other night. But he's going to be ready for it, but he loves the challenge of taking on the point guards or the best perimeter player on the other team.
All right, on to tonight's opponent, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 4-1 early on in the season, the 15th ranked team in the country, led by head coach Grant McCasland. This is a team that was picked second in the preseason poll in the Big 12, just behind Houston. So certainly one of those terrific teams in the country. This has the feeling of one of those Elite Eight, Final Four type games, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is a great team that you want to play against. This early in the year, just to see where you are as a team. And we done have some challenges, and this one presents a little different challenge. We kind of have a Trey Kaufman with the left hand going over his right shoulder, like Trey does a great job with his floaters, going with his right hand over his left shoulder. So it's going to be fun to see how our defense responds to somebody like that we go against every day in practice. And I think our guys are excited about the opportunity, and our guys, they have another big chip on their shoulders because, I mean, they're young and they read what everybody says about our team and what people say about teams that we're about to face. And I think our guys just look forward to the challenge, and we're excited about it.
Well, last night you were able to hold Memphis below their season scoring average, held them to 71 points. Going to have another tough challenge tonight facing this Texas Tech offense. What are the keys to slowing down their offensive attack?
We got to make sure we sprint back. They run on make or misses. I mean, like, they got a couple of Wake Forest scored last night. They got a couple of baskets. It was a close game. You give up a layup right after you score in transition, like, that's tough. So we want to make sure they play against our full. They've got to see Purdue all night. And then when the shot goes up, obviously you got to worry about the post. And we're going to be doing a little post trapping. And we're going to get all guys' body. But the biggest thing, they get 40% of their shots back that they miss. So we got to really do a good job on the glass and scrap and make sure our guards are around helping our bigs rebound.
Well, you mentioned JT Toppin a little earlier, the left-handed version of Trey Kaufman-Renn. You know, we got our dynamic duo as far as the All-American level players, Braden Smith and Trey Kaufman-Renn. They got kind of their dynamic duo as well when you look at guard, Christian Anderson, the sophomore, and JT Toppin in the front court. How excited are you to kind of watch that matchup of kind of 2 All-American level players on each side?
Yeah, I'm excited to watch that because especially I started this scout this summer. I watched Texas Tech over the summer, Nick Tarusa and I, and we really like Anderson, and we knew he was a freshman, and he was off the ball last year because I think they had Hawkins, who used to be at Minnesota, as the point, and he was off the ball, and we were really excited about watching his growth. Even though you're going to compete against other guys, but you love to see the young men grow, how much better they get over the summer, and Anderson's gotten a lot better, and he's at the point now. So we really want to make it tough for him. I thought Miles did a great job for Wake Forest. Miles Colvin did a great job for Wake Forest against them last night and really wore them down. And we plan on doing the same. And then hopefully we keep him under control the glass. Toppin, they're going to get theirs, but it's going to be somebody you don't want to get theirs. They got other good players on the team that can make shots. We want to make sure we keep them under control as well.
All right, Coach. Good luck here tonight.
All right. Thanks, Bob.
Perfect timing to end that interview, Bob and Terry Johnson, because with 1.5 seconds remaining in the game in front of us, it's Memphis 68, Wake Forest 66. Wake the ball, but they have to go the length of the floor. They're going to inbound the ball baseline right, and they're going to have to get up a miracle shot here in the final 1.5. That's 1.5 seconds if Wake wants to beat Memphis, with Memphis leading 68-66. Here we go. They're going to throw it all the way to the other end. Caught a three from Miles Colvin to win it. Got it! Miles Colvin. And look at the Purdue fans celebrating for their former Boilermaker. What a sight. Miles Colvin, a catch-and-shoot three on the right wing. They're going to review at the monitor are the officials, but real time, it certainly looked like it was off of his fingertips in time. Now, for those that have a fairly decent memory, it was Miles last year against Ole Miss that won the game for Purdue in San Diego on a last-second bucket. Remember that, Purdue fans? Miles caught the air ball underneath the bucket against Ole Miss and laid it in as time was expiring to beat the Rebels in San Diego. Now, that was for the championship. And the Purdue fans, if you listen closely, listen, fans, you can hear them in the background chanting Colvin's name. What a sight. Oh, what a sight for the former Boilermaker to do it in front of all of these Purdue fans. They are cheering, they are clapping, they were chanting his name just a moment ago. A Miles catch and shoot three. Now the officials are still at the monitor. If it counts, and I think it will, Wake's about to win 69-68 over Memphis. I don't want to go to break yet, fans, because I want to get the confirmation that this bucket's going to count. Why not? It does. They counted it. Miles last year in San Diego, the last-second bucket to give Purdue a championship. And today, a last-second bucket to give his team a third-place finish over Memphis, 69. That was a well-designed play, by the way, the inbounder.
It was the Bryce Drew play, the exact, basically, setup there that Valparaiso did in the NCAA tournament all those years ago.
Now you can hear him chanting Colvin again.
Who would have thought Miles would have another moment in front of the Purdue faithful?
Who would have thunk it? Oh, good for him. That's awesome.
Wearing gold and black while he did it, too.
Good for him. Miles will be interviewed on the television network as well. He should be. To celebrate that. But a good win for Wake, man. They needed that one.
Well, you and I were talking as Doug McDaniel was getting ready to shoot that second free throw. We're like, there's 1.5 seconds left. A three's beating you regardless. If you make this free throw or miss it, Wake has 0 timeouts. You have to just miss this free throw on purpose. Make them take, at minimum, with a second and a half, the closest they're going to get is half court.
Yes.
If you miss a free throw, probably not even get that close. Especially if the ball gets bounced around a little bit after a missed free throw. I mean, that's all he has to do, and it's going to be like a 99% chance of victory. Instead, Miles Colvin takes what, like a 23, 24 footer?
It's a good look.
Clean look. Just a big mistake by Memphis in that moment, and that's stuff that teams have to think about. The coaching staffs have to think about in late game scenarios. And I think that was a mistake on Memphis's end.
Well, what a moment for Miles Colvin, Indianapolis kid, Heritage Christian High School. And, of course, a Purdue Boilermaker for 2 years. He was an integral part as a freshman of that Purdue team that made it to the national championship game. And certainly was a big part of Purdue's team that went to the Sweet 16 last year. And he just was a major difference maker here for Wake Forest. I can't, because the teams exit off to our right out of the ballroom, we can't really see. But I'm hoping the Purdue team was able to greet Miles as he ran past them and give him some high fives after that shot. His former teammates a chance to celebrate. All right, well, we're off to a great start tonight here, friends. That was just the third place game. Game winner for Miles Colvin and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. We're 30 minutes away from the tip. So, 9:53 or so. We're only 18 minutes or so late. It's Purdue and it's Texas Tech. Hey, Boilermakers, you have the power to save lives by saying yes to organ donation. Just one organ donor can save 8 lives. Learn more at donatelifeindiana.org. So we're that far behind schedule. You know what that means. Bob Riddell in our next segment with a scoreboard update has to give you 20 minutes worth of scores.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. He can give you whatever he wants. We'll find a way to make up the time. It's Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
It's designed to let you work more effectively and efficiently, and that's why more professionals go with compact equipment from Bobcat. This is Cole Stalder, your sales specialist for Bobcat of Lafayette. Look no further than Bobcat R-Series, the next revolution in loaders and excavators, engineered to raise the bar when productivity matters the most. So talk to me about product availability and some of our great financing offers. Call me at 765-474-4452 and let me show you the Bobcat advantage.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Purdue versus Texas Tech as part of the Baha Mar Championship. We just saw the Wake Forest and Memphis game go final, and wow, what a conclusion that game was. Miles Colvin, a three-pointer at the buzzer as time expires in front of a large contingent of Purdue fans that used to cheer for him when he was wearing a Purdue Boilermakers black and gold uniform, now wearing the black and gold of Wake Forest, and just hits the shot of a lifetime to win the consolation game here over Memphis. Just a heartbreaking loss there for the Tigers. They gave the number one team in the country, the Purdue Boilermakers, a battle last night, and then now fall short against Wake Forest when it looked like they had the game with a decent lead late. They let that slip away, allowed Wake to tie it up with 8 seconds left, but then had a great drive and got fouled with Doug McDaniel. But then just a big mistake in my mind with 1.5 seconds left, with Wake having 0 timeouts. Doug McDaniel, after making the first,
chose to make the second free throw on purpose, made no attempt whatsoever to try to miss it, when it just feels like with Wake having 0 timeouts, if you miss that free throw on purpose, now Wake has to rebound and put up a desperation shot from behind half court. And a three-pointer, whether you're up 1 or 2 for Memphis, a three's going to beat you, and you're going to be making Wake Forest take an extremely deep three regardless if you miss that free throw. And that's going to be one the Memphis fans and the Memphis team is going to look back on and feel like, man, I wish we would have kind of maybe handled that final free throw a little bit differently, because Wake Forest, after the made second free throw, it allowed them to set up that Valparaiso famous NCAA tournament type play, and they brought in a substitute, a guy who I'm sure when they practice is the guy who is their primary thrower on those type of deep plays. Mason Gillis for Purdue used to kind of be that designated guy, and Wake Forest brought him off the bench and just made a great throw. Spiller catches it, kicks it to Colvin, who was sprinting from about half court towards that three-point line, and all in one motion, catch and fire, and ball game. So quite the finish. Time now to take a look at some out-of-town scores, and we'll go through the top 25 games being played here today. 21st ranked Arkansas dominating Jackson State at home, 82-30. 11 minutes to go in the second half. That game currently airing on SEC Network Plus. 10th ranked Florida crushed Merrimack 80-45 at home. 6th ranked Louisville takes down Cincinnati 74-64 as part of the Hoops Classic. In the Bad Boy Mowers series played out in Salt Lake City, 9th ranked BYU defeats 23rd ranked Wisconsin 98-70. That game was played in the Utah Jazz's facility. It was actually played on the Utah Jazz's NBA Cup court. If anyone tuned into that game, that court was bright purple with the NBA Cup logo at midcourt, and certainly an interesting viewing experience seeing that game on TV with that sort of vibrant court. 17th ranked Michigan State defeats Detroit Mercy 84-56. 5th ranked Duke takes down Niagara in dominant fashion 100-42 as part of the Brotherhood run. 12th ranked Kentucky, also a dominant win over Loyola Maryland 88-46. That game was played in Lexington. And then later tonight at 10:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network, 19th ranked UCLA will host Presbyterian. Presbyterian 3-4 on the year, 19th ranked UCLA 4-1 early on this season, with their lone loss coming against the Arizona Wildcats. This game tonight, part of the Empire Classic. It's a campus game as part of that event. When we return to the pregame show, we will have Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Talking on the phone is difficult if you've been exposed to loud noises over time. Combat veterans, factory workers, farmers, gun and motorcycle enthusiasts can have trouble hearing on the telephone. Relay Indiana helps return clarity to your phone conversations. Relay Indiana also provides free loaned equipment to those who qualify. Get the CapTel caption telephone from Relay Indiana. Visit RelayIndiana.com now.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your right to relaxation. Lafayette Limo.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Hancock County, Indiana, located just 15 minutes from downtown Indianapolis near I-70 and I-465, is open for business. Learn why we are one of the fastest growing communities in Indiana. With access to available land, infrastructure, transportation, and a regional airport, join other national brands like Amazon, Carvana, and Walmart, and discover why we are the best kept secret in central Indiana. This message brought to you by the Hancock County Economic Development Council. Visit us at hancockedc.com or at 317-477-7241.
Boilermaker fans, did you know that Flex Technology Group helps leading-edge companies get out of the office printer and copying business? We're a legendary company with legendary people and a legendary platform that will help your business improve document workflow and increase business efficiencies. To learn more, visit our website, flextg.com. That's FLEXTG.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Nassau, Bahamas. Championship game tonight of the tournament known as the Baha Mar Championship. Purdue and 15th-ranked Texas Tech. Let's visit with head coach Matt Painter. Pre-game comments from the coach are presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Coach, a quick thought on the hard-fought win last night against Memphis. Hard-fought may not be giving it enough justice with those two words. That was a physical game, but I suppose in the end a good challenge to see your team survive and find a way to win again in what was an extremely physical game.
Yeah, I thought in the second half, obviously we made more shots. And just the efficiency, we start the game off, and we have about 7 to 8 possessions there to start the game off where we convert on a couple of them, but we get good shots, each time down. And we just had to do a better job of not giving them second chance opportunities and boxing them out. And as the game progressed, I thought we did a better job with that. But it also helps, when you're making more shots and you're setting your defense. But very physical game. It was one of those games where very choppy. It was hard to get a feel for, as a player. And when we had some slippage and we didn't contain the dribble, it's where we got into some trouble. And we have to do a better job of just simply keeping the ball in front of us. When you stay out of those rotations, you're in a better balance to rebound the basketball. When you get in rotations, you might disrupt, you might do things, but when shot goes up, man, if one of your horses don't go and get it, it's awful tough then to get that basketball. But I thought it was a game where we got emotional at times. Some of the calls that went against us, you got to be able to move to the next play. And we got caught up in that inconsistency, and you can't do that. Good players don't do that. They move to the next play and, just stay focused. And we got in some foul trouble. TK had a couple bad ones go against him. But we got to do a better job of not swiping when guys are shooting, smacking down when guys are shooting. Even when we didn't hit, it still just looks like a foul. So we got to be more disciplined. We got to control, what we can control.
Final note on last night's win. I think from a fan standpoint, if there's one guy that sometimes becomes the forgotten guy in the starting five, it is C.J. Cox. He was not forgotten last night. Man, what a game for him.
No, I thought when we executed well and they overdid things and they stopped our short roll and they came over, our guys did a good job of finding him. He got a transition 3 late in that second half. That was a big one right in front of the bench, and just got into a nice rhythm and of stepping up and making those shots. And he does a great job for us guarding the basketball. He's the best that we have, and consistently guarding the basketball and putting effort into trying to normally stop the other team's best player.
All right, on to tonight. 15th ranked Texas Tech. They do have one loss on their record, but that was a hard-fought game for them at Illinois back on November the 11th. Last year, they go to the Elite Eight. They return 2 starters from that team, and 2 really good ones, quite frankly, in J.T. Toppin and Christian Anderson, the power forward and the point guard. Certainly, as those 2 guys go, so goes Texas Tech, man. These 2 guys are really good.
Yeah, they're dynamite, man. J.T. Toppin is a very good player. I compared him to Wayman Tisdale today in film to our guys, and nobody knew who Wayman Tisdale was, which is disappointing because he's a 3-time first-team All-American. But I dated myself a little bit. But, yeah, he's a fabulous player. Very similar to TK in the way, he can get to that jump hook. He can spin. He keeps balance. He makes really tough shots look simple. And Christian Anderson is a very talented guard. Long, can handle it, can shoot it, can pass, can do just a little bit of everything. So 2 really good, basketball players, but that's not all they have. They have a good team. They have a good coach. This is going to be a tough task for us.
If you just looked at the numbers, you could easily make the argument that the 2 best point guards in the country and the 2 best power forwards in the country are going head-to-head tonight. Of course, I'm including Braden and TKR on our side of the argument. But is tonight maybe a matter of which team's better supporting cast can make the difference?
I think it's going to come down to the possessions, and I talk about that a lot. But, who can win the battle on the glass, who can commit the fewest turnovers. Because I think we got 2 teams that are pretty similar, and but like who can knock down shots? Like Fletch really got going in the second half for us and gave us a huge lift. We had some guys that didn't shoot the ball well, and so just our consistency. But that comes to our execution. We just got to keep executing. I didn't think our execution was awful. First half we didn't make shots, but we got some pretty good shots there. But we just got to be balanced, and we just got to take what the game gives us.
Coach Painter, thank you. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union is proud to be the official credit union for Purdue fans. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. We're about 13 minutes away from the tip-off here. Purdue and Texas Tech for the championship in the Baha Championship Tournament. We'll take a look at keys to the game when we return. We're in Nassau, Bahamas, and we're playing for a championship tonight. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products, Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. The tip is moments away. This is Boilermaker basketball.
15th ranked Texas Tech, number 1 ranked Purdue. What a matchup in November in an MTE. Baha Mar. Here we are for a championship tilt. Time for our keys to the game. Bobby Riddell, how can Purdue win yet another MTE here tonight?
You're right, Rob. Purdue looking for their 12th straight MTE victory and would be another MTE championship if they can get it done tonight. And key number 1 is, can you be disciplined following the game plan when it comes to defending the preseason All-American for the Red Raiders? And that is JT Toppin, just a terrific front court player for the Red Raiders. Second team All-American last year, preseason first team All-American this year. He is legit. And as we mentioned earlier in the show, he's essentially a left-handed version of Trey Kaufman-Renn. When you think about the type of player he is, where he scores on the floor, he's a little bit more athletic than Trey Kaufman-Renn, more explosive, but neither one of those guys are prolific three-point shooters. Just one made 3 so far on the year from JT Toppin, 1 for 9 from downtown. But my goodness, when you talk about in the painted area near the rim with his left hand, he is prolific. He can get to that left hand early and often, but he can also put the ball on the floor. He can share the rock as well. His numbers so far through 4 games, did not play in one of the games for Texas Tech. Through 4 games, averaging 23.5 points, 11 rebounds, so averaging a double-double, and then also averaging a little more than 3 assists per game, has 4 blocks and 6 steals. So he's a guy that's stuffing the stat sheet and just so impactful for this Texas Tech team. You look at Purdue, they're going to be giving him a lot of attention on the defensive end. He likes to get to his sweet spots. Purdue's got to make sure he doesn't get to those particular sweet spots, build walls, maybe some double teams when he tries to get it on the block, and just keep him out of the paint and then keep him off the offensive glass when the shot goes up. Second key, do we get a Braden Smith bounce-back performance tonight? It's not too often we've seen Braden Smith throughout his illustrious career have back-to-back poor performances, and Braden did not have one of his better performances the other night. It's rare to see from him, but Braden struggled. In 36 minutes, he was just 2 of 14 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 0 for 2 from the foul line, just 5 total points. But he did have 11 assists, so he was productive from that standpoint. But he clearly was not his best, especially shooting the basketball. I expect to see Braden bounce back in a big way. And then third and final key, in a de facto home game like Purdue's going to have tonight with the crowd, can they feed off the fuel and energy of the crowd, but also keep their composure and stay poised? We saw at times yesterday, Rob, they didn't always keep their composure in that game with Memphis.
Boy, that is the truth. It'll be a spirited battle tonight. I think we know that. It's Purdue, it's Texas Tech, it's Boiler Up versus Guns Up, a top 15 matchup. When we come back, it's the starting lineups presented by Saab, and then the opening tip-off. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Renn, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
Indiana farmers, building new markets takes time and pays back dividends with long-term demand for your crops. High oleic soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart-healthy, high oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana soybean farmers and their checkoff.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home to the original Purdue Pete. The tip is moments away. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air.
Let's play for a trophy. What do you say? Purdue at Texas Tech. Baha Mar Championship. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people and society safe. I'm Rob Blackman. My broadcast partner is Bobby Buckets Riddell, and here are the starters for the 15th-ranked Texas Tech Red Raiders, who are 4-1 on the season. In the backcourt, their point guard, he is a good one. Christian Anderson, 6'3", 178-pound sophomore from Atlanta, had 34 points, 11 assists in the season opener this year, averaging 18 points, 8 assists per ball game. Joining him in the backcourt will be Tyree Bryan, a 6'5 senior, originally from Orlando, Florida. Played at Santa Clara for a couple of seasons before transferring to Texas Tech. He had 13-7 last night in the win over Wake Forest. Changing the starting lineup tonight for Texas Tech. Last night they started LeJon Watts at a forward, but he's out of the lineup tonight, replaced by Luke Bamboye. He's a 6'11", 210-pound sophomore from London, a transfer from VCU. He doesn't play much, but he's going to start tonight as they're going to want a little bit more size with the 6'11" Bamboye. The forwards are Donovan Atwell, 6'5", 200-pound senior, a transfer from UNC Greensboro, who's averaging 14 points a game, but he's only made one 2-point shot all year. He's a 3-point specialist. And JT Toppin, the Big 12 Player of the Year from last year, 6'9", 230-pound junior from Dallas, Texas, second-team All-American. JT Toppin is as good as they are in anywhere in the country, averaging 23.5 points a game, 11 rebounds. That 23.5 points a game, 7th best in the nation. Grant McCaslin, the head coach at Texas Tech in his 3rd season as the boss of the Red Raiders. The number 1 ranked Boilermakers are 5-0 on the season. Here's how they will go. Braden Smith, the point guard, the 6', 170-pounder, 15 points a game, 4.4 rebounds a game, 9 assists per game for Braden Smith. His running mates in the backcourt, Fletcher Lawyer, 6'5 senior from Fort Wayne, who had 20 points, 18 in the second half last night against Memphis. C.J. Cox had 18 points against Memphis yesterday evening. He starts in the backcourt. The forward is Trey Kaufman-Renn, 6'9", 240-pound redshirt senior, who did have 12 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists last night against Memphis, despite the fact he was in foul trouble most of the night. And the center is Oscar Clough, 6'11", 255-pound fifth-year player, originally from Australia, the transfer in from South Dakota State. Matt Painter, the boss of the Boilermakers in his 21st season. Coach Painter yesterday picking up career win number 501. Our 3-man officiating crew for this one tonight: Tony Padilla, Bert Smith, and DeAndre Carr. Tony Padilla was one of the 3 officials that worked last night's game between Purdue and Memphis. Texas Tech in red uniforms. It's a red jersey with red shorts that reads Texas Tech in white capital lettering across the chest with white numerals front and back. Purdue in the home whites again, the script whites. It reads Purdue in cursive across the chest in black. Black numerals front and back with old gold trim, same uni that Purdue wore last night in the victory 80-71 over Memphis. Last night they gave the crowd total of 2,400. 2437 was the exact number. That'll be the same number for tonight because this is, again, a sellout. 2,437 in the building. For a few of the folks, it's standing room only. And it's a whole lot of old gold and black with a little bit of red smattered in there. Oscar Clough against Bamboye. They're both 6'11". Bamboye from London, Clough from Australia. And the international tip at center court handled by Texas Tech. 2 hour left. And we are underway in the championship game in the Baha Mar Championship. Left to right, Texas Tech in the red unis to start the game. Purdue opens it up in half court, man to man. Here's Anderson, guarded by Cox. A three off the dribble, left wing. No. Long rebound into the hands of C.J. Cox. It's a one-on-one going the other way. Cox will attack Anderson, and he missed the left-handed layup. Rebounded by Texas Tech and Donovan Atwell. Here comes Texas Tech the other way. Long rebound to C.J. Cox, but he couldn't finish on the other end, going one-on-one against Anderson. Red Raiders the ball. They're ranked 15th in the country. Here's number 15 with the ball. J.T. Toppin shooting a three and missing. Left wing. Rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough with his feet on the arc. Long rebound coming out to Clough. Here's Trey Kaufman-Wren. Right elbow. Good. A floater from 15 feet away. TKR makes it. Purdue leads 2-0.
That floater was deep, too. You're right. That was about 15 feet, even a little further than Trey typically will shoot them. But that baby was pure from the right side.
We played 1 minute of basketball. Purdue a 2-0 lead. Here's Tyree Bryan in the left corner. Throws it to the left wing to Christian Anderson. He dribbles into the arc. Now to Toppin for a three on the right wing. Air ball. J.T. Toppin has attempted 2 threes in this game. He's missed badly on both. The thing is, Bob, on the season, he's 1 of 11 from 3. Why is he shooting threes to start the game?
Well, Purdue is, certainly giving him a little bit of space, but you're right. It's surprising that he's taking the bait, right? Especially after you missed the first one to start the game, to go right back at it the very next possession. Surprising, and he misses all of the rim.
Purdue with the ball after that air ball went out of bounds, baseline right. Braden Smith, top of the key, Fletcher Lawyer. Looking inside, but instead swings it left ring to Trey Kaufman-Wren. Now to Braden Smith, driving into the painted area. Shoots the floater from 6 feet, no. Long rebound, grabbed by Braden Smith. He got his own rebound, and now Purdue can recycle with a fresh 20. Underneath the bucket, Braden stepped out of bounds. Braden was trying to drive baseline and come underneath the bucket, but he stepped out of bounds with his right foot. Early sub coming into the game here for Texas Tech. This is Jalen Petty, a 6'1 freshman from Seattle, Washington. He enters for Tyree Bryan for the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Well, Braden Smith would like to have that one back. He missed a bunny that he normally would make, and then once he got the rebound, made a poor decision to drive deep into traffic.
Turnover. Trey Kaufman-Wren, a steal on a poor pass thrown by Texas Tech, and then a foul out of frustration on Luke Bamboye as he tried to reach in and steal it away from Trey Kaufman-Wren. Another sub coming into the game. Here's LaJawn Watts, 6'6 redshirt junior from Fresno. He normally is a starter. Tonight he plays off the bench, and he replaces Bamboye.
Well, I could see the frustration on Grant McCaslin's face. Just a really poor start, obviously, for Texas Tech here. And he grabbed Watts and just quickly was subbing him into the game. Just somebody else get on the floor and do something positive.
Well, a poor start, but they're only down 2-0.
Right.
So not terrible if you're a Texas Tech fan. Lawyer dribbling in from the top of the key, coming downhill, shooting a banker, no good. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Wren. Shot fakes once, shot fakes twice, and then missed a bunny. Couple of really good shot fakes, but Trey missed a shot from the right block. He banked it too hard off of the glass. Petty bounces it inside of Toppin, spins to that right shoulder, left hand hook shot, good. That's where J.T. Toppin needs to stay, in the painted area. That's where he's at his best, and we're tied at 2.
And Purdue did a really good job contesting that, actually. Clough anticipated him spinning back that way, but that's just how good Toppin is down in that zone. He shoots 70-80% of those type of shots.
We played 3 minutes. We're tied at 2. Trey Kaufman-Wren catching on the right baseline, calling for a clear out, trying to back down his defender, Watts. Spins towards Watts, and he was fouled as Watts reached in and grabbed him on the elbow. First foul on Watts, second on the team. Something with Braden Smith to keep in mind. The last 2 games, Braden shooting 22% from the floor. He has been laboring to find the mark, at least in the last 2 games. Maybe he'll find it here tonight. Purdue inbounding. Speaking of Braden Smith from the left baseline, has to lob it in the right corner, caught by Clough. Back to Braden, faking a three on the right wing. Now top of the key, it goes to C.J. Cox. Between the circles, C.J. to the left elbow. Shot fakes, now shoots a 15-footer. Good. C.J. Cox had 18 points last night. That's his first scoring of tonight. Purdue leads 4-2.
He's like, hey, Braden, I can show off a little shot fake action in my own right. How about that? Stop on a dime, left elbow, lift fake, defender fly by, and it's pure from C.J.
Anderson to Toppin, catching to the free throw line. He'll get it out of his hands, throw it for the left wing, and a three. Good. A triple for Donovan Atwell. That's what that man does. Shoot the three ball. 49% from three on the season. Texas Tech leads 5-4.
Yeah, Fletcher has got to be there on the catch with Atwell. That's his deal. Catch and shoot. He's only taken only made one 2-point field goal all season.
18-footer, right wing, good for C.J. Cox. Cox is heated up offensively since we found our way to the Bahamas. Purdue's up 6-5.
You said it. Braden struggling to find the range, but not C.J. Cox here in the Bahamas.
Texas Tech the ball. We played 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Toppin, 14-foot floater short. Rebounded Oscar Clough. Ahead to Braden Smith. Purdue right to left in the white uniforms. Boilermakers now. Braden Smith walking it over the timeline. Stopping. Going to the right elbow. Falling away. 12-footer. There's Braden Smith that we've come to know and love. Falling away. 12 feet. Right wing. Purdue leads 8-5.
Well, how about that? In kind of a semi-transition. Braden Smith ball screen. He snakes it from left to right, and then that patented fadeaway.
Anderson to Toppin. Driving, shooting, missing. Weak side rebound by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue on a run. Lawyer attacking the bucket. Layup no good, but he was fouled coming in from the left side. Timeout on the floor. Free throws for Purdue when we come back. The Boilermakers lead 8-5. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete. Announce the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Jack Benner, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue with an early 8-5 lead. Our first stoppage here in the Bahamas. Boilermakers shoot 4 of 8 to start the game. Purdue has not attempted a 3. 2 of 7 shooting to start the game for Texas Tech. That includes 1 of 4 from 3 and 0 of 2 from 3 for a guy who rarely shoots them, J.T. Toppin for Texas Tech. 2025-26 Purdue basketball season presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. As we pause 10 seconds for station identification, this is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
WNDE AM and WFBQ HD2, Indianapolis. This is Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Purdue goes to the bench for the first time tonight, as entering the game will be Daniel Jacobson, 7'4", redshirt freshman, averaging 7 points a game, has 9 blocks, a team-high 9 blocks. As we resume action, Fletcher Lawyer at the foul line for Purdue, where he's only missed 1 foul shot all year, and now he's 19 of 20 as he makes this first free throw. Purdue leads 9-5.
Well, you got to be loving this from a Purdue standpoint with the start. Texas Tech seeming frazzled, and now Purdue, as Fletcher makes this free throw, doubling up the Red Raiders at the moment.
Last night it was 2 early free throws in the second half for Lawyer, which got him going. Bob, you even said it at the time. We'll see a couple free throws go through, and all of a sudden you might heat up. Well, Fletcher did, finishing with 18 second half points. Toppin on the right block. Will Purdue run a double team at him? No. They'll swing it all the way to the left wing for a 3 on the way for Petty. In and out, no good. Weak side rebound, though, picked out of there by Texas Tech. Now an open 3, left wing. That one is good. That's Atwell on an inside-out offensive rebound. 2 threes in the game for Atwell. It's Purdue 10, Texas Tech 8.
And Purdue got caught in rotations there on the kick out from Toppin. Purdue was sending some help that way. And you got fortunate with Petty missing the first open look. You don't get the rebound, though, and then Atwell, the best shooter on the team, makes you pay.
He is a dead-eye from distance. Lawyer, right wing to Cox. He'll shoot a 3. CJ, good. Speaking of dead-eyes, CJ Cox, a triple. It's a bullseye for the Boilermakers, and Purdue leads 13-8.
Well, the Atwell 3 doesn't sting as badly when you can respond with CJ Cox. This man is red hot to start.
Toppin catching on the right block extended. Purdue runs the double team at him. He goes to the right shoulder, kicks into the left corner. 3 for Atwell, good again. This guy is a world-class three-point shooter. It's 13-11 Purdue. Atwell has 9 of the 11 for the Red Raiders.
Man, he's been big time for this Red Raiders team. He's really the only guy who's been prolific from 3 to start the year.
And an illegal screen on Daniel Jacobson, top of the key, trying to free up C.J. Cox. First foul of the game called against the Boilermakers. Jakari Harris will sub in for Purdue, the 6'3 sophomore from Atlanta. He'll replace C.J. Cox, and Cox gets a standing ovation from the Purdue faithful. Good start for C.J., 7 early points. Texas Tech the ball. Atwell right now single-handedly keeping them in a game. Toppin, rip and go from the left baseline. Now to Anderson, catch and shoot 3 right wing. That one's in and out, no good. Rebounded Jacobson. Good look, just Anderson couldn't get it to stay in. 13-11, Purdue the ball, Purdue the lead. Braden Smith, right block, gives to Trey Kaufman-Renn. He's on the near right wing. Now dribbling down to the right baseline, spinning on the defender. Count the basket. Pow! Watts went for the fake to the right. TK came back to the left. Count the bucket and a foul. The Boilermakers at the line for an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus. See if and one is right for you. That's 2 fouls on Watts. He has to go to the bench.
We talked about it, how both these coaching staffs are going to be losing their minds probably as the star players, Toppin and Kaufman-Renn, typically going to their dominant hand, as Trey unfortunately back irons that free throw and misses. But Kaufman-Renn, he fakes like he's going to his offhand, but he was always coming back to the strong hand all the way, and Watts fell for the bait.
He's always coming back to his strong hand. Purdue up 15-11. Purdue in its man-to-man defense in the half court. This is Petty shooting off the dribble and hitting a 3 from the top of the key. My goodness, that's 4 made 3s already for Texas Tech. Texas Tech on the season has made a minimum of 12 threes in every game they played. Omer Meyer into the game for Purdue, dribbling on the left wing, now picking up the dribble. Meyer playing for the first time, the freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel. Trey Kaufman-Renn, 8-foot floater, straight away, no good. Long rebound into the hands of Petty. On the run, Toppin, kick in the left corner for Bryan. Now top of the key, back to Petty. Straight away 3, that one is long. Trey Kaufman-Renn rebounds with his right hand while holding off Toppin with his left. Purdue on the run, right to left. Boilermakers leading 15-14. 12:20 to go. We're in the first half. We're in the Bahamas. Driving, Braden Smith to the rim, missed the right-handed layup, and rebounded out of there by J.T. Toppin of Texas Tech. Oh, Braden's so mad at himself. You could see him yelling at himself, running back down the floor for missing a layup. Toppin spinning, shooting with a left hand, blocked by Trey Kaufman-Renn, but a foul will be called. They say 5 Trey hit him on the wrist, and that's probably the right call. First foul of the game on Trey Kaufman-Renn, and to the foul line will go JT Toppin. JT is an okay free throw shooter, not great. 62% on the season.
Shocker there, Rob. JT took the hit going towards his weak hand and spun back to his strong hand. Who would have thunk it?
He is so strong at 6'9", 230, but he did miss the first foul shot. Shooting it long. Oscar Clough in for Jacobson. First time in the game now, Jack Benter for Purdue, replacing Trey Kaufman-Renn. Benter played 13 and a half minutes last night because TKR was in foul trouble.
Toppin scuffling at the line coming into this game as he does make that one. He was 13 of 21 from the foul line coming into this game, just 62%. Missed the first one at that charity stripe there, but was able to make the second.
And he ties the game. 15 for Purdue, 15 for Texas Tech. 12:03 to go in the first half. Boilermakers play with Meyer, Benter, Harris, Braden Smith, Oscar Clough. Omer Meyer, top of the key catch for Harris. He'll swing it left wing on a chest pass to Braden Smith. Now a chest pass top of the key caught here by Oscar Clough. Braden Smith, right elbow, throws it into Clough, going to dunk with two hands. They put two on the ball, and Braden Smith made him pay. Oscar Clough with a two-handed punch.
Just a really well-designed play. Purdue went all the way through the different actions, and then eventually it's just Braden Smith being elite and making a play.
Anderson, a three off the dribble, good. Man, are these guys ever going to miss a three? Anderson gives Texas Tech an 18-17 lead. Texas Tech has already attempted 11 three-point shots.
5 for 11. They've been hot and just hurting the Boilers. And it's been a big piece why they got the lead.
11:07 to go opening half. Omer Meyer gives it up on the top side, caught by Clough. Dribbles once, now to Jakari Harris. Jakari dribbled into trouble, but he'll get bailed out because of a reaching foul against Texas Tech. They're going to put it on Christian Anderson. Timeout on the floor. Texas Tech 18, Purdue 17. 11:02 to go in the first half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Polytechnic in Indianapolis, the city is your classroom. Here, you'll study where innovation happens in the heart of Indiana's capital. Explore degrees in construction management, themed entertainment design, interior architecture, cybersecurity, and computer and information technology. Work alongside industry leaders, build your portfolio, and gain the real-world experience that sets you apart. This is where persistent pursuit meets opportunity, right in the center of it all. Purdue Polytechnic in Indianapolis. Industry ready, day one. The Tom Wood Auto Group has been family-owned and operated since 1967, proudly serving Indiana drivers for generations. With over a dozen brands and thousands of vehicles in stock, you'll find the right car, truck, or SUV for your next adventure, all backed by a name you can trust. Wherever you visit us, you'll find the same commitment to quality, integrity, and exceptional service. Visit TomWood.com for any of our convenient locations today. It's all good at Tom Wood.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile!
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended. Balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Purdue has made at least 9 3-pointers in every game this year. That's impressive. Texas Tech has made 12 threes in every game or more. Tonight, Texas Tech 5 of 11 from 3. They lead Purdue 18-17. Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, BW Fusion, Riley Children's Health, State Farm Insurance, Wabash, and Purdue Global, each great partners of Purdue Athletics. 11:02 to go first half. Boilermakers will have the ball when we resume action. Purdue inbounding baseline left. C.J. Cox, the trigger man. Right now, Braden Smith getting a rest on the bench for Purdue. Here's Cox now with a catch at the top of the key after inbounding. He'll run the offense, dribbling with his right hand on the right arc. Coming downhill, down the left side. Layup, blocked at the rim. Oscar Clough, however, rebounds for Purdue. A reload here for the Boilermakers. Good defense in there. Got to shoot it here, Omer. 3, left wing, step back, triple time with a shot clock expiring. Omar Meyer.
Oh, what a huge shot, late clock. Sometimes the easiest shots to make are the ones where you have to shoot it, right? There's no doubt about it with the shot clock winding down. He didn't have to think about it at all. He just let it rip.
Purdue up 20-18, and Meyer with a near steal. He knocked it into the backcourt. It's going to be over and back. It's going to be over and back. Omer Meyer with a chest bump from C.J. Cox. Omer Meyer made the play by knocking it off of the Texas Tech player. It's our hustle play of the game. We're presented by Republic Airwaves. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. And is Grant McCaslin going to challenge this call? That you can't challenge this. This is not an out of bounds. This is an over and back. 30-second timeout taken by Texas Tech. This is not a call that you can review and or challenge. So Texas Tech's just going to burn a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I think this is one of those I'm burning my timeout to scream at the official about the call that I am displeased with.
Well, look, from our vantage point, it looked like Omer touched it last. I did not think that was going to be an over and back.
I thought Omer not only touched it and caused the ball to go in the backcourt, I thought he probably fouled the offensive player for Texas Tech as he kind of plowed right through him with his body. So to not get a foul call, or for them not to rule that Omer touched the ball and forced it to go over and back, and to call an over and back violation on Texas Tech, maybe it's just because Purdue kind of got jobbed a little bit on that over and back violation yesterday.
Yeah,
and
good call.
We kind of felt like
and by the way, same official at midcourt
involved in both scenarios.
Yes. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Well, Purdue does have the possession as we resume action. Omer Meyer feeding Jack Benter, top of the key. He swings it left side to C.J. Cox. Now to Jakari Harris coming in from the right wing. Stopping in the painted area. Spinning and shooting from 8 feet, but missing. Rebounded Oscar Clough, but his shot was blocked. Really good defense in there by Texas Tech's Luke Bamboyer, the 6'11 player with the block, and here's a steal by Clough at the other end defensively. They were trying to lob it for Bamboyer. It was tipped by C.J. Cox and taken out of there by Clough. Cox a 3 straight away, left it short, and a foul on the rebound on Oscar Clough, clearing space. Clough was trying to clear some offensive rebounding space. He pushed in the back, and the official caught him. Purdue 20, Texas Tech 18. Texas Tech the ball. Jacobson in for Clough. Lawyer in for Jakari Harris.
It's not too often you're going to have lineups out there for Purdue without Lawyer, Kaufman-Renn, or Braden Smith on the floor. And Fletch now coming into the fray to change that, to get one of those top 3 seniors.
Here's Christian Anderson, guarded closely by Cox. Top of the key, catch and shoot 3, Petty. This one's no good. Rebounded Toppin, his putback good. Toppin just literally moved Daniel Jacobson out of the way with that lower body strength, and he has a putback bucket.
You ain't kidding there. He just manhandled Daniel Jacobson, the redshirt freshman. That was a tough scenario there for Daniel. He's got to try to keep him off the glass.
We're tied at 20. Lawyer, good. Right elbow, rise and fire. 4 points for Lawyer. Purdue's up 22-20.
This is a fun back and forth affair right now. A sweet stop and pop from Fletch.
Anderson, the sophomore, bouncing it to Toppin, catching on the right baseline. Skip pass for him, goes now to the top of the key. Petty, right side to Anderson, guarded by Lawyer. Shot clock down to 10. They'll bounce it into Toppin, right block extended. Skip pass for a catch and shoot three. Atwell missed this one. Rebounded Jack Benter of Purdue. As Jack was falling down, he got the ball quickly out of his hands, giving it to Omer Meyer. Meyer on the left block, rises, shoots. He hits a baseline jumper with Anderson hanging all over him. Omer Meyer is very skilled offensively. In case you hadn't heard, Purdue leads 24-20.
I think we know Omer likes a little step back going left. He's shown it off both times in both of his field goals. One from three, this time from two.
Toppin from three, right wing, air ball, saved in bounds. No, last touch Jack Benter. No, last touch Texas Tech. I beg your pardon. Purdue possession. Toppin 0 for 3 from the three-point line. That means on his career, or his season, I beg your pardon, he's 1 for 14.
Wow, how about Jack Benter? He's somehow able to keep his feet in bounds as he jumps out of bounds to save it, and save it off of a Texas Tech player who's already standing out of bounds.
24-20, Purdue the lead, Purdue the ball. Trey Kaufman-Renn back in the game, holding it to the top of the key, feeding right elbow to Daniel Jacobson. Dribble handoff to Fletcher Lawyer. Lawyer, right elbow, tried to rise and shoot, and it was tipped away from him by Donovan Atwell. A steal by Atwell in the Red Raiders. 7:50 to go first half. Atwell a three off the dribble, right wing long. He's missed two in a row. Stop the presses. Rebounded Fletcher Lawyer of Purdue. Boilermakers attacking right to left. White uniforms here in the Bahamas. Lawyer, a three. Left wing, on the way. Long. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Renn. He was able to beat Toppin for the rebound. To Cox. Dribbling to the painted area. Kicking out now to the right corner. Caught by Trey Kaufman-Renn. He wants to back down Toppin. All-American against All-American. Leaning, shooting, and this will be a goaltending. Coming in for the weak side, Mariel Aquintuk, a 6'11 redshirt freshman. He's called for the goaltend. 6 points for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue leads 26-20. Timeout on the floor. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Jace Rail, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. Purdue leads 26-20 against Texas Tech, 7:20 to play first half. Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott. Nassau, Bahamas. We appreciate the fact you have joined us for a late Friday night. Texas Texas Tech, the ball coming out of the timeout. Texas Tech 5 of 15 from 3. Purdue 2 of 4. They've attempted 15 threes and 4 2-point shots. Have the Red Raiders. Speaking of threes, here's one off the left wing. It's missed by Anderson, and it went in. I said missed as it went high in the air and then came down through the basket. Just to make me angry. Anderson makes a tough three, and it's 26-23 Purdue.
Well, that was the definition of the iron being kind. That thing rolled off and went high up in the air and then came down beautifully for the Red Raiders.
6:40 to go in his first half. 3-point shooting keeping Texas Tech in the game. That is an understatement. Here's the three, right wing Braden Smith, the triple time. 5 points in the game for Braden, who shoots 35% from 3 on the season. Purdue's up 29-23.
Well, that is such a huge hit for Purdue on the scorebook, but also just for Braden Smith and his psyche. You could tell how relieved he was when that shot went home. That's a big hit for Braden.
Anderson, right wing, guarded by Trey Kaufman-Wren. He got the switch he wanted. He'll shoot a 3. Missed it off the front of the iron. Rebounded by C.J. Cox at the nail. Cox quickly up the right sideline. Ahead to Braden Smith. Skip it left wing, Fletcher Lawyer. He'll throw it inside to Daniel Jacobson. He's going to attack the defender. Shoot with a right-handed hook and score over a Quinton Took. First scoring of the game for the 7-4 Daniel Jacobson.
Well, you love when players listen to their coaches. During the film session today, coach was on the Purdue players. Throw the ball in the post when they got their guy deep in post position. Jacobson had him buried deep. Fletch hits him. Jacobson jump hook.
Anderson left block, falling away. No. Rebounded Daniel Jacobson. Good minutes off the bench for Daniel Jacobson. Purdue an 8-point lead in the ball. Braden Smith coming downhill. Kick it in the right corner. Cox is going to shoot a 3. Triple time! Timeout! Texas Tech! C.J. Cox had 18 last night against Memphis. Tonight, he already has 10 on 7 shots. He's 4 of 7 shooting, 2 of 3 from 3.
C.J. Cox, just Mr. Efficient so far on this trip, and doing it while being tasked often with guarding the other team's best perimeter player. C.J., we often see that freshman to sophomore leap being one of the biggest leaps you'll find from college basketball players, and so far early in this season, we're starting to see that from C.J. Cox. He had moments last year and played a big part. He started a big chunk of the games, but man, he is becoming a really solid piece of the equation for this Purdue basketball team. Now you got this full three-headed monster in the backcourt. When you talk about Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, and C.J., all these guys are marksmen. They can all make plays off the bounce when needed. Right there, C.J. Cox takes advantage of the long closeout that Braden Smith creates for him. A shot fake. The defender flies by, and instead of maybe taking a couple dribbles in for a pull-up, he decides, no, let's stay behind this three-point arc, take one dribble to my left, and let's get the extra point for the Boilers. And now the Boilers with an 11-point advantage.
34-23 is the score. Tonight's game brought to you by Progressive and the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. Well, Grant McCaslin's going to be running out of timeouts soon. He's already down to just 2 timeouts left at his disposal. We still have 5:24 to go in the first half. Texas Tech the ball out of the timeout. The partisan Purdue crowd chanting, "Let's go Boilers" in the background. Purdue in white, Texas Tech in red. We're playing for a trophy tonight here in Nassau. Anderson bounces it to Toppin, catches at the free throw line, attacks Jacobson, and he double dribbled. Purdue brought the double team with Braden Smith. Toppin didn't see it coming. The beauty of that play, Bob, as you know, you were at shoot-around today. That's exactly how Purdue practiced it.
Absolutely. You love when the players can follow the game plan and execute it, and Braden Smith did what he had to do there. As JT Toppin got into his spin and turned a blind eye to Braden Smith, he pounced and tried to make an effort to steal that ball from behind. Toppin felt his presence, and that caused the double dribble.
Braden Smith should remember this game plan. It's the same one he used as a freshman against Drew Timme out in Portland when Purdue played Gonzaga.
Absolutely. You have Trey Kaufman-Wren, Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith, 3 valuable pieces that all played in that game, that all know what it's like going against Drew Timme, and Purdue executed it great in that game. They were able to handle Gonzaga in a big way, have an upset special. That Gonzaga team favored in that game, and Purdue came on the scene with a big win, and Purdue executed that game plan well against Timme, and they're going to have to do the same thing here if they want to get the win against Toppin.
That's what the coaches were telling Braden earlier today in the shoot-around. They said, we need to treat this, or this being JT Toppin, just like we treated Drew Timme when you were a freshman out in Portland. The crowd chanting TKR, and look at Trey bopping his head. He's loving it.
He is loving the crowd, giving him some love here.
What is the holdup, by the way? Why are we?
Yeah, we had the official stop play for some reason.
Well, now we're ready. Purdue inbounds, far sideline. Purdue leading by 11 with 5 minutes to play in this first half. Top of the key, Trey Kaufman-Renn a catch. Chest pass left wing Lawyer. Now top of the key, it goes to Daniel Jacobson. He'll swing it right side to C.J. Cox. Throw it down inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Facing up, they're going to run a double team at TKR. He's out on the right wing. Finds Cox on the left wing. Down inside to Daniel Jacobson. Out to Lawyer. Shot clock at 2. A 3 on the way. Triple timer. Fletcher Lawyer.
Incredible Fletch. A shot fake, one dribble, step back, going to his right as the clock expires, and it's onions from Lawyer.
37-23. Here's a 3 for Petty, right wing. No good. Rebounded Toppin, but a foul on Toppin. They say he was pushing off Daniel Jacobson. First foul on Toppin, and Daniel Jacobson looks at the official and says, thank you, because I'm having a real tough time keeping this guy off the glass.
Oh, that was definitely a situation. Daniel appreciates that call. I'd have to get a better view at it. I didn't think maybe necessarily Toppin went overboard, but the official felt that way.
I didn't think that was a foul either. Purdue up by 14. Lawyer 3 left wing. Got another one! Fletcher Lawyer! Oh, mama. He's hot in Nassau. Purdue's up 40-23. 3:45 to go in the opening half. Purdue fans are loving what they are seeing here on the island. Petty in the right corner, driving to the right elbow with a left-handed drive. Now topside it goes to Christian Anderson. Shot clock at 10. Anderson to Watts, turned it over. He threw it out of bounds, high right wing, threw it into the stands. Texas Tech is out of sorts. Purdue is loving every minute of it. Purdue 40, Texas Tech 23. 3:33 to go in the first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep. And you.
Me?
Yes. And all of you. Us? That's right. And we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it.
Purdue 40, Texas Tech 23. Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game February 26th at Mackey Arena. Go to PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Purdue the ball after the turnover by Texas Tech. They've turned it over 5 times, have the Red Raiders. Purdue 3 first-half turnovers. Purdue has made 6 threes. Texas Tech has made 6 threes. The difference, Purdue 6 of 8. Texas Tech 6 of 18.
How about this early advantage from the Boilers on the glass as well, 17-9. And then from a turnover standpoint, 2 less turnovers.
Lawyer throws it inside of Trey Kaufman-Wren. Working man for man here against Watts. Shooting with the right hand, scoring. A right-handed hook shot. Trey Kaufman-Wren, 8 points. Purdue's up 42-23.
And if you're Watts, you really can't defend that much better. He anticipated Kaufman-Wren going to the left shoulder, right hook, and still TKR with the finish.
Toppin turned it over. He got into the painted area. A double team came. He tried to throw it to Petty on the right wing, and he threw it out of bounds for the 6th turnover of the game for Texas Tech. Purdue right now on a 16-3 scoring run.
And that's Purdue once again following the game plan well, showing bodies to JT Toppin and just distracting him. Usually he's got more room to maneuver after the catch.
Less than 3 to go in the first half. Braden Smith fakes the 3 right wing, finds Lawyer top of the key. He swings it right back to Braden Smith, perimeter right, lobbing it to the baseline. Caught over there on that right baseline by Trey Kaufman-Wren. Here comes the double team at Trey. Throws it inside to Daniel Jacobson, poked away and stolen. Stolen by Texas Tech. That's Purdue's 4th turnover. Red Raiders the ball. Red Raiders have made 8 shots in the game. 6 of the 8 have been threes. And a foul on Trey Kaufman-Wren. He got caught out on the perimeter on Christian Anderson, and that's a bad place to be if you're Trey Kaufman-Wren. 2 fouls on Trey with 2:25 to go. I misspoke a moment ago. I said Purdue on a 16-3 run. It's actually 16-0. A 16-0 run over the last 4 minutes. That's what we like to call a kill shot.
Absolutely, a 22-3 run over the last 6:43. Purdue's made their last 7 field goals, and it's a 4-minute, 34-second drought scoring-wise for the Red Raiders. You hate to see Trey pick up that second foul, but at least it's late in the half, and Jack Benner's giving them good minutes.
Anderson, right elbow, rising and firing, and missing. Rebounded Oscar Clough of the Boilermakers. Purdue quickly up the right sideline, the ball in the hands of Braden Smith, dribbling with the right hand. Now working his way between the circles off a screen from Lawyer. Now a screen from Clough. Down to the left block he goes, he stops. Pivots, throws it to Benter, who throws it inside to Clough. Back to Benter. Benter, want to shoot a 3? Nope, he wants to dribble. Coming downhill, right-handed layup, good. Jack Benter saw the seas part, and he comes down the right side of the lane with a layup.
What a play by the redshirt freshman, Jack Benter, not settling either for a contested 3. If you're going to take away the 3, that dude has got the ability to get to the rack.
Deep 3 missed here by Atwell. He's missed 3 in a row now after making 3 in a row to start the game. Rebounded by the Boilermakers. 90 seconds to play first half. Purdue up 44-23. Braden Smith, he's coming downhill, challenging Atwell. Instead gives it to Clough. His layup is good. It bounced around twice and then found its way to the bottom of the cup. Clough with a bucket. Purdue's up 46-23.
This is expanded to a 20-0 run. Purdue just full domination. What a drop-off pass there from Smith.
Does that count as 2 kill shots? Another turnover. Watts was in the left corner. Purdue double-teamed him, and he threw it out of bounds. Texas Tech really struggling with the double teams tonight.
Purdue bringing these double teams. Purdue calls it a buffalo. They're bringing these double teams from the baseline side. The primary defender is sitting on that top shoulder, not allowing middle. You bring the double from the baseline side. You try to take away their vision. That time, a cutter tried to cut down the middle of the lane, but the offensive player, Watts, just launched it over his head.
1 minute to go here in this first half. Purdue with a 20. Oh, the shot clock's not right. It's already at 7. Braden Smith's going to drive anyway, and he traveled. He tried to pivot once, twice, and the third time they caught him with a travel. Our engineer, Wes Scott, pointed at something out. They put the shot clock at 20, not 30, after the turnover. Purdue had 10 less seconds at least to work with offensively. Ends up being a turnover.
That's unfortunate. We'd probably be a lot more mad if we weren't up 23 points.
Right. A three on the way. Anderson good. That snaps a 20-0 run. Christian Anderson, his third three of the game, ends a 20-0 run by the Boilermakers. And now Purdue can hold for the final shot of the first half. Purdue leading 46-26.
Let's see what the Boilers cook up here. Yep, they can hold for the final shot. So you should hopefully go into the halftime locker room with that minimum a 20-point advantage.
We're at 10 seconds. Braden Smith dribbling, midcourt circle. Now wants to go into motion. Works his way off a Clough screen. Will shoot a three right wing. Triple time. Braden Smith. And why not? Last night he ended the first half with a three. Tonight he ends the first half with, you guessed it, a three. Purdue 49, Texas Tech 26. Halftime in the Bahamas, where Purdue is blistering in the sunshine. Boilermakers a 23-point lead. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep. And you.
Me?
Yes. And all of you.
Us?
That's right. And we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
If you stayed up late to join us tonight, hopefully the Purdue performance in the first 20 minutes has made it worth your while. Halftime here in Nassau. Purdue 49, 15th ranked Texas Tech 26 in the Baha Mar championship game. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott. And we do sincerely thank you for staying up late with us tonight, fans. Here we are at 10:40 in the Eastern time zone, but oh, what a performance by the Boilermakers. 7 of 9 from the three-point line. 7 of 20 was Texas Tech. The Boilermakers shoot 78% from three. That ain't bad for the team that came in shooting 40% from three on the season. 39.9% if you want the exact number. C.J. Cox got Purdue going early. He has 10 first-half points. Fletcher Lawyer, his normal brilliant self, 20 points last night against Memphis, 10 points in the first half here. Braden Smith seems to have rediscovered his shooting stroke, which is always bad news for the other team. He has 8 points, including 2 made three-point shots. But the difference maker in this game, Bob, has really been Purdue's defense. And the fact that in a very short turnaround, remember, Purdue played last night. They have implemented, from what we saw earlier today in the shoot-around, they have implemented the defensive game plan to perfection.
They really have. They've done a really nice job, and also impressive by both Purdue's players and the coaching staff. After that hot start by Texas Tech, some of the shots that went down, Purdue's staff didn't overreact from a game plan standpoint and change things full sail or anything of that nature. They said, all right, water's going to find its level. Let's stay to our roots. Let's stay disciplined with what the game plan is. We believe in it. If we have to make halftime adjustments, maybe we do that. But sure enough, water did start to find its level from a three-point standpoint for Texas Tech. They started missing. Some of the trapping and the doubling did start to cause Texas Tech issues. And how about that? Over that final, 7 minutes or so of that first half, when Purdue went on the big 23-3 run, 4 turnovers by Texas Tech during that stretch. Ended up with 7 turnovers for the half. So 4 of those 7 coming really in that final 7 minutes. And a big part of what allowed Purdue to push that lead out and make that big run was the poor shooting from Texas Tech and the turnovers. And then this Purdue crowd, of course, was just feeding off of all of that energy.
Bob mentions the 23-3 run. At one point, it was 20-0. Purdue went on a 20-0 run, killing off the final 5 minutes of the first half, and boy, was it much needed. Again, it's easy to look at the three-point shooting and say, well, Purdue went on the run because of what they were doing offensively. It was the defense setting up the offense, truly complementary basketball that allowed Purdue to push out their lead to where it is now at 23 points at 49-26. Still 20 minutes of basketball to go, and remember, Texas Tech has J.T. Toppin and Christian Anderson on their side. They are more than capable. We'll pause for a moment. Our halftime report continuing when we come back, including a look at the first half statistics presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation. Lafayette Limo.
If your company is seeking to relocate or expand quickly, Hancock County, Indiana has a wide variety of business sites, including 4 shovel-ready certified silver business parks, plus higher than normal broadband capacity with an extensive fiber network with more than 2,000 miles of lines. Connecting opportunity with success. Contact the Hancock County Economic Development Council at www.hancockedc.com or at 317-477-7241.
Tsunami Express Car Wash is coming soon to Lafayette, opening November 12th. Find us at 3419 South Street, right at the corner of Sagamore and South Street, across from Home Depot. Join us for our grand opening celebration, November 12th through November 23rd, and enjoy free car washes all event long. That's right, free washes, fast service, and Boilermaker pride shining bright. Tsunami Express Car Wash. Ride clean, cheer loud, boiler up. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Halftime in the championship game of the tournament known as the Baha Championship. Purdue 49, Texas Tech 15. Let's take a look at the first half stats presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, your local lender, ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. Texas Tech, 9 of 26 shooting, but that includes 2 of 6 inside the three-point line. The Red Raiders only attempted 6 two-point shots. They went 7 of 20 from beyond the arc, made 1 of 2 foul shots. The Red Raiders are led in scoring by Christian Anderson with 9 points and Donovan Atwell with 9. J.T. Toppin, the 7th leading scorer in the country, coming in averaging 23.5 a game, just 5 first-half points. He does have 4 rebounds. 7 turnovers for Texas Tech, who had only 9 rebounds total. Purdue had 19 rebounds. Boilermakers turned it over 5 times. Purdue 20 of 31 shooting, 7 of 9 from 3, 2 of 3 at the foul line. Purdue led in scoring by C.J. Cox and Fletcher Lawyer, each with 10 points apiece. Trey Kaufman-Wren, 8 points. Braden Smith, 8 points, 4 assists. When we come back, Bobby Riddell has a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Purdue 49, Texas Tech 26. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back here to the halftime show where Purdue leads Texas Tech 49-26 in this Baha Mar championship game. Boilers, an incredible first half where they finished on a 23-3 run to build this sizable halftime lead. Time now for our out-of-town scores, and let's take a look at some of the top 25 men's college basketball games being played here today. One other game currently underway along with this Purdue-Texas Tech clash, and that is 19th-ranked UCLA leading Presbyterian at home 12-4 with 15:55 to go in the first half. That game is on Big Ten Network, part of the Empire Classic, a campus game for the Bruins. Some other top 25 games that have gone final. 10th-ranked Florida defeated Merrimack 80-45. 21st-ranked Arkansas took down Jackson State 115-61. 6th-ranked Louisville defeated Cincinnati 74-64 as part of the Hoops Classic. As part of the Bad Boys Mowers Series out in Salt Lake City, 9th-ranked BYU took down Wisconsin, the 23rd-ranked Badgers, 98-70. 17th-ranked Michigan State defeats Detroit Mercy 84-56. 5th-ranked Duke handily defeats Niagara 100-42. And lastly, the Kentucky Wildcats, 12th-ranked team in the country, defeats Loyola, Maryland 88-46. We will have second half action when we return. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neovision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
Purdue is looking for its 5th straight Feast Week tournament title. I don't know who came up with that phrase, Feast Week, but it is kind of cool to say. To get it, Purdue's going to have to hold on for the final 20 minutes, leading 49-26 over Texas Tech. Rob Blackman and Bobby Riddell. Boilermakers shot it well from 3. That's putting it nicely, 7 of 9. Purdue was judicious, and when they chose to shoot the 3, and they were accurate when they chose to shoot the 3. Purdue the ball to start the second half, attacking the basket to our right, wearing their white uniforms. Texas Tech in red, and here we go. Purdue 20 minutes away from a trophy. Clough with a catch on the top of the key, holds the ball above his head. Now we'll give it to C.J. Cox. Now to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Swing it further left side for Braden Smith. Pocket pass back to Trey. 12-foot good floater. Left wing, 12 feet away. Trey Kaufman-Renn, who has 10 points.
That is such a difficult shot that Trey Kaufman-Renn makes look extremely easy. Just a soft touch there on that left wing after the beautiful pass.
Toppin gives it up for a 3. Missed by Atwell off the front of the rim. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Renn while falling onto the floor. Excellent hustle by TKR. Purdue fans are loving it. Purdue has the ball, leading 51-26. Braden Smith, perimeter left to Lawyer. Swing it further right wing on a chest pass to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Hands it right back to Lawyer. He'll shoot a 3. That one's long. Rebounded by Oscar Clough. No, we're going to have a held ball. Clough got tied up with Bam Boyer. Both had their hands on the ball as they fell to the ground on the right baseline. Held ball has the possession arrow favoring Texas Tech.
And neither one of those fellas wanted to give that basketball up. And unfortunately, Texas Tech will get the ball here, but that extra possession Oscar's going to create on the next jump ball certainly could prove valuable for the Boilermakers.
Both players are 6'11", and they both fell to the ground like a couple of skyscrapers falling together.
Big trees fall hard.
Oh,
we saw that there.
That was something to see there. 51-26, Purdue with a lead, 18:50 to go. Texas Tech with a ball. A three coming from the right corner. That one is missed from Tyree Bryan. Weak side rebound by Oscar Clough of Purdue. Purdue on the run, left to right. C.J. Cox off a screen from Clough at the top of the key. Will shoot from 16 feet, left elbow, no good. Clough a one-handed rebound, and he's tied up again. And there's the play you were just talking about, Bob. At least Clough with a held ball the last time means the next time we have a held ball, Purdue gets it, and there it is. Clough as he got tied up with Petty.
And it was another really good offensive possession. C.J. Cox, another pump fake, defender fly by at the left elbow. This time left that pull up a little bit short. But Oscar, his activity, he gets the defensive board on one end and then another offensive board here.
Lawyer, a three on the inbound, in and out, no good, but Oscar Clough catches and dunks it home with two hands.
Oh, this is just incredible. The activity from this Boilermaker squad up and down the roster, just contributions from everywhere. Oscar Clough, Johnny on the spot, flying in.
An offensive rebound with a punch. Toppin coming downhill on the right block. Gives it up for a three. Coming on the left wing, Anderson, no good. They just can't buy a bucket right now. Rebounded Lawyer of Purdue. Purdue up 53-26. Quickly ahead in transition. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Texas Tech on the right baseline.
Braden tried to squeeze that one into a tight space there in transition. You know, when you got a lead that Purdue has right now, you can try to, get a little creative and squeeze passes in that are in some tight windows, but fortunately Purdue keeps possession.
Less than 18 to play. Braden Smith rising, shooting from 8 feet, missing, rebounded Clough. Another rebound for the big fella. Battling, shooting, missed it. Second rebound try, foul against Purdue. Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey was in there fighting for a rebound. Oscar Clough was in there fighting for a rebound. That's why I had to pause and see who the rebound would go against. Trey's third. He goes to the bench. Jack Benter coming into the game. Man, Oscar Clough is so active on the glass. I mean, he is relentless. He never stops.
Oh, him and Trey, just they make such a formidable force with their presence down low. Trey, unfortunately, having to leave with his third foul, and Benter coming in. But, man, those two are just incredible down low together.
Watts holds the ball above his head. Perimeter right. Will give it up to Petty. Back to Watts, driving into the block. Now out to Petty, and we have a foul on Purdue on the block. Yes. Reaching down, trying to double down. Who was that?
Braden Smith.
Braden,
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
A little overzealous there. Braden, a cover down from the ball side wing. Just raked him all across the wrist.
Toppin swinging it to the left wing. Atwell an open three. Missed another one. He made his first 3 threes, did Atwell. Hasn't made one since. He's clapping his hands in frustration. Can't believe he's missing open threes. Ball was lost out of bounds. Baseline left. Last touch by Texas Tech. Purdue the ball. I'm thinking Oscar Clough secretly in his mind, he wouldn't admit this, likes when Purdue misses shots because it gives him chances to go get offensive rebounds.
That's probably a good point.
Behind the back pass. Braden Smith. Oscar Clough catches, dunks. Purdue, exclamation point, leading 55-26.
Oh, how about that? And Braden Smith puts the binoculars up to his eyes, saying he's got the vision.
Offensive foul, Petty. He knocked over Braden Smith, setting a screen at the top of the key. Braden Smith screams at the top of his lungs. The Purdue fans are full throat, and a timeout taken by Texas Tech. Purdue 55, Texas Tech 26, 16:45 to go in a game. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
If you're a true Boilermakers fan, then you know the real season starts before the first game. Same goes for your home field. No matter how you're planning on managing your acreage, Case IH can help you hit the ground running. Mowing, digging, hauling, and more, our machines are built to handle whatever your land demands. Talk to your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Boilermakers to win big at home, season after successful season.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
This is Oscar Clough, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
How appropriate. Oscar Clough brings us back out of the break. Indy Classic, presented by Bush's Chili Beans, returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis Saturday, December 20th. The doubleheader starts with Butler and Northwestern at 4 o'clock, followed by Purdue and Auburn at 6:30. Buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Purdue 55, Texas Tech 26, Purdue the Bowl, 16:45 remaining in the championship game here in Baha Mar. Purdue hasn't been perfect tonight. They've been damn near perfect. Purdue will have the ball as we resume here. And we're going to stop the game. Fletcher Lawyer was getting ready to inbound the ball coming out of the timeout, and he showed the official a wet spot on the floor. And he said, hey, before I throw this inbounds, would you mind cleaning that up? So they did stop the game here.
Well, how about Texas Tech, Rob? At the half, down 23. You know they're talking, hey, guys, we got to come out of the start of the second half, quick burst, cut into this lead, and make a statement. And they have yet to score here 3.5 minutes in.
Benter playing with Lawyer, Braden Smith, Oscar Clough, and C.J. Cox. Braden Smith to the right elbow. Bounces it inside to Oscar Clough. He wants to go one-on-one on Toppin. Spins to the left shoulder and scores from the left side of the bucket. Oscar Clough. Oscar tough. Oscar, the Grouch, is grouchy tonight.
Oh, man, he just took the hit from Toppin and spun off that thing, baseline side. And Oscar can go over either shoulder. He can go with either hand. That dude can score on the block with the best of them.
And a foul as Clough reached on J.T. Toppin. No, that was Fletcher Lawyer on the double down. Called for the foul. First foul on Fletcher, third on the team. Oscar Clough is taking the game over in the second half. He has 10 points for the ball game, does Oscar. At the halftime break, he had 4. He scored 6 in a row for the Boilermakers. We're at the 16-minute mark. Purdue leading 57-26. Faking a 3 left corner. This is Watts. Drives left baseline and stops. Purdue double teams him. And he almost turned it over. Fletcher Lawyer almost stole the skip pass to the right wing, but it goes off the fingertips of Fletcher out of bounds. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
WNDE-AM and WFBQ HD2, Indianapolis. This is Fox Sports 1260, Indy Sports Station.
Timeout on the floor. Purdue leads 57-26. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Boilermaker fans, did you know that Flex Technology Group helps leading-edge companies get out of the office printer and copying business? We're a legendary company with legendary people and a legendary platform that will help your business improve document workflow and increase business efficiencies. To learn more, visit our website, flextg.com. That's FLEXTG.com.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with. Hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto-pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended. Balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Lafayette Limo, family-owned, women-owned, serving Greater Lafayette for over 33 years. Shuttles to and from Indianapolis and O'Hare airports 365 days a year. Make your reservations now at LafayetteLimo.com. Charters of all sizes anywhere in the continental USA. Lafayette Limo, proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
Just sit back and let us drive. There's no need to compromise. Your ride to relaxation, Lafayette Limo.
Purdue 57, Texas Tech 26. If you're just joining us, you heard me correctly. Purdue a 31-point lead on the 15th ranked team in the country. Texas Tech the ball with 5 on the shot clock. Inbounding baseline left in the far corner. Purdue in man-to-man defense. Texas Tech lobs it. They better hurry. Shot clock at 2. Shot clock at 1. They don't see it, and that's going to be a turnover. LaJohn Watts had no idea the shot clock was dwindling, and he dribbled it until the shot clock said 0.
Just slowly backing Braden Smith down, but only one problem. Not enough time to slowly back someone down. Just a mistake there and a big way from Texas Tech coming out of a timeout.
Benter, just past top of the key feed, Oscar Clough. Clough with a double-double tonight. 10 points, 10 rebounds. 5 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds for Clough. Here's Fletcher Lawyer off a screen from Clough. Coming downhill, stopping at the free throw line, shooting a floater and missing, and rebounding by LaJohn Watts. Here comes Texas Tech in their red unis, racing the ball up the floor right to left. Watts trying to back down Benter. Now swings it to the top of the key where it's caught by Anderson. A 3 on the way, left wing missed by Atwell, rebounded by Purdue's C.J. Cox. Atwell a 3 from the left arc, no good. Cox with the ball for Purdue. Benter fakes a 3 right wing. He wants to dribble in. Challenges and is fouled. Good challenge. He went right at Watts. Watts fouled him. 2 free throws coming for Jack Benter. That's the 3rd foul on LaJohn Watts.
Jack Benter really showing the ability in this game to put the ball on the floor. We've seen early in his career the ability to stop and make threes from the perimeter. And we even saw his ability to rise and flush with 2 hands last game. But now the ability where if they're going to take that 3-point shot away and crowd his space, as Jack misses the first free throw, rattles off the front of the iron. He also has the ball handling skills to drive the ball and attack, and he also can facilitate as well. We saw him kick out to C.J. Cox for a 3-point shot last game after he had a short roll in the middle of the floor. So Jack really a versatile player.
He missed both foul shots. Those 2 foul shots were Jack Benter's first 2 foul shots on the season, and he goes 0 for 2. Rebounded by Texas Tech. Red Raiders the ball with 14:40 to go. Anderson, just past right wing Toppin. He wants to attack Daniel Jacobson. He does. He shoots. He misses. But he got his own rebound and puts it back. A putback from the right block from J.T. Toppin, who now has 7 points. He averages 23 a game. Purdue's up 57-28. Lawyer. Right elbow. Throws it. Oh, tried to throw it inside to Jacobson, and it was stolen by Toppin. Toppin stepped right in front of the pass and intercepted it. Anderson a 3 straight away. No good. Rebounded Texas Tech's Toppin, and he's fouled. Fouled by Daniel Jacobson. Second foul on Daniel Jacobson, and back-to-back buckets for J.T. Toppin, second team All-American, and he'll have a chance at an and one. Benter coming out. Trey Kaufman-Renn will replace him. Omer Meyer will enter and replace Fletcher Lawyer.
Rob, it looks like they actually gave that foul to Jack Benter, reaching in and getting Toppin across the arm. But we just saw J.T. Toppin, the same way Oscar Clough and Kaufman-Renn displace other teams' big guys, we saw Toppin displace Purdue's bigs that time.
He missed the foul shot, however. Rebounded off of the right side of the rim by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Less than 14 minutes separating Purdue from a championship here in Nassau. 57-30, Purdue the lead. Braden Smith, top of the key, fakes a three, guarded closely by Jalen Petty. Petty, the 6'1 freshman from Seattle. Kaufman-Renn looks at a three, decides against it, gives to Jakari Harris, who'll shoot from 18 feet straight away. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Long rebound picked up out of there by Leon Horner, a sophomore from Dallas, playing for the first time tonight for Texas Tech. Horner has the ball in the left corner. To Toppin, fakes the three, dribbles in, shoots a short floater, fouled by Trey Kaufman-Renn. That'll be 4 fouls on Trey. Bad decision there by Trey to try to challenge Toppin as he's coming at him full speed ahead. It looks like Matt Painter's going to roll. Nope, he's not going to roll with him. Jack Benter is about to sub right back into the game for Trey Kaufman-Renn. 2 foul shots here for Toppin.
A tough sequence all the way around there for Purdue. A freshman mistake there by Jacobson as J.T. Toppin does miss the first free throw off the back rim. Daniel Jacobson closing out to J.T. Toppin. Toppin is not a three-point threat. We've seen already in this game.
He's 0 for 3 tonight.
He's 0 for 3. He's 1 for 9 coming in. Daniel should be short closing out, allowing that three from Toppin. Instead, he races out, allows the dribble drive, and then as Toppin hits the second free throw there to make it 57-31, instead of Kaufman-Renn knowing he's got 3 fouls and being disciplined and just trying to go straight up and contest with the wall, he kind of reaches down and picks up that 4th foul.
Benter faking a three, top of the key. Now coming downhill. Kicks it left corner to Braden Smith, who swings it left wing, caught by Omer Meyer. Meyer inside to Jacobson. Spins, shoots, and was fouled. The ball trickled off the left side of the rim. I thought he might have an and one coming, but that ball wouldn't go in. And Daniel will go to the foul line with 2 free throws. The foul on J.T. Toppin was his second. I'll tell you, Toppin is so strong. He literally, on just a hard foul, threw Jacobson to the floor. And it wasn't like he was doing it intentionally. That's just how strong he is. 2 free throws here for Daniel Jacobson. This season, 4 of 9 at the foul line, and now he's 5 for 10.
Well, Texas Tech starting to get a little momentum, so big that Purdue and Daniel Jacobson able to get to the line and get some more points on the board.
Second foul shot for Daniel, also good. Daniel wearing the white t-shirt under the white jersey gives Purdue a 59-31 lead with 13:01 remaining.
What a performance so far by the number 1 ranked team in the country.
Less than 13 to go. Purdue 59, Texas Tech 31. Anderson stopped in the painted area, kicks in the right corner. Dribbling in from there, Petty. Petty gives it right back to Anderson, now inside to Toppin. Toppin spins and shoots with the left hand but misses. Rebounded off the front of the iron by Jack Benter. Braden Smith running the point guard now, dribbling with the left hand. Coming downhill, right-handed layup from the left side of the bucket, good. Braden Smith, 10 points. Purdue's up 61-31.
Braden Smith just gets his shoulder down and gets a little bit of an angle, then flips that little right-handed layup up on the left side of the rim and just gets it on the glass before the shot blocker can get there.
Braden has 7 assists to go with his 10 points. Toppin at 15 feet, throws it inside. Nice throw, a bucket and a foul on Benter. A nice throw into the hands of Leon Horner, who laid it in. Second foul on Benter. Horner averages 5 points a game. That's his first scoring tonight. Makes it 61-33 Purdue. And Horner, the left-handed shooting sophomore, has a chance at an and one.
And give Texas Tech credit there. That was good ball movement. Horner, as he makes the free throw there to convert the and one, was in that left dunker spot just below the left block and it was good vision there from Toppin. Benner trying to recover, lost sight of Horner, and it was a quick pass in the N1.
Braden Smith, right side of the painted area, now backs it out to the right corner on the dribble. Purdue swings it around to the top of the key where it's caught by Benter. He picks up the dribble, loses it. Jakari Harris grabs it. Now Jakari will attack the bucket. He'll attack Toppin. He'll shoot an air ball, wild shot right to left. Rebounded out of there by Texas Tech. Anderson stops in the right corner. Feeds his teammate Petty, perimeter right. 11:35 remaining. Petty throws it inside to Toppin. Toppin spins and shoots over Jacobson and scores from 8 feet away on the right side of the bucket. Now JT Toppin is in rhythm. Purdue's up 61-36 for Texas Tech. It might be a little too late.
Now, those are heavily contested over the outstretched arm of the 7'4" center.
Timeout on the floor. 11:22 remains. Purdue leads 61-36. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at purduesports.com/basketballvip and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Fletcher Lawyer, and you are listening to Purdue Basketball with Rob Blackman and Bobby Buckets for Dell.
Thank you, Fletch. Tonight, 2 3-pointers for Fletcher, which means he has 217 in his career. That moves him into 8th place all-time in Purdue history, as he just has bypassed Robbie Hummel. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global. Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. Purdue 61, Texas Tech 36. 11:17 remains in the game. Purdue, the possession of the ball when we resume. Jakari Harris inbounding right in front of the Purdue bench area on the far sideline. Our broadcast position here in Nassau is directly across from the bench and up on a stage. We're elevated on the stage. It's a great place to broadcast a game from because we're elevated and there's no one in front of us.
I like bringing Oscar Clough back in this game. With Trey Kaufman-Wren out, it's nice to have kind of a bona fide low-post presence on the floor.
And you want to keep JT Toppin honest.
Yeah, it'll help to keep JT off the glass.
Back cut, Meyer. The pass from Benter is perfect. And Meyer lays it in, coming in from the left baseline.
What a call from P.J. Thompson out of the timeout. Purdue's been running these guards off of these handoffs all game long, sprinting them from the corners. This time he fakes the handoff, sprints baseline, back cut for the lay-in.
7 in the game for Meyer. Purdue extending the lead to 63-36. Anderson attacks from the left elbow. Drives, shoots, scores. He went right into the teeth of the defense. That was a tough take by Christian Anderson. who now has 11 points.
And he witnessed the mismatch he had on the switch with Oscar Clough, and he went right at him. A good individual play there by Anderson.
63-38. Purdue the lead in the bowl. Omer Meyer, the guard right now, dribbling at the top of the key with his left hand, shooting from 15 feet, scoring. Man, is he a talented offensive player. 9 points in the game for Omer Meyer.
Just a crazy luxury this Purdue team has to bring a guy of his caliber off the bench. He just put his defender in jail, got him on his butt, and then just pulled up over him.
Toppin, drive, shoot, scores. Left-handed floater, 10 feet away. J.T. Toppin really heating up here in the second half. He only had 5 first-half points, but now he has 14 for the game.
Well, the problem for this Texas Tech team, they're starting to score, but they got to get some stops as well if they want to come back.
A 3 for Meyer, left wing, long, rebounded by Anderson. He's on the run, right to left. Purdue leading 65-40. Petty between the circles, dribbling left-handed to the left arc, stopping there. Top of the key feed for Anderson. Anderson into the paint, kick it for a left corner 3 on the way. That is in and out. No good for Tyree Bryan. Rebounded by Purdue's Oscar Clough. Oscar 11 rebounds to go with 10 points. Braden Smith feeds Clough, down low, goes strong. He was hammered. Toppin had to either give up a dunk or foul. He chose to foul. Third foul on Toppin, and Oscar Clough will go to the foul line.
That middle ball screen action, whether it's Braden Smith and Coffin Wren, Braden and Clough, Braden and Daniel Jacobson. Braden Smith's the common denominator in that equation, of course, and Braden just makes life so difficult because he can score in that mid-range area. He can shoot the pull-up 3 as Oscar Clough rattles home the first free throw. If you play drop coverage, Braden can come off and drill the 3, but if you try to fight over the top, Braden right there, similar to Meyer in the play before, gets that on-ball defender in jail a little bit, puts that backline defender in a bind, right? He has to kind of make a decision. He comes over to stop Braden's layup, and then Braden's able to drop that pass off to Clough.
Second foul shot missed. Lost out of bounds. Goes the ball baseline right. Last touched by Purdue's Fletcher Lawyer. I think they might change the call. Nope. They're going to give it to Texas Tech.
He got us excited there.
The officials were discussing. Purdue is 33-1 in the month of November, dating back to 21-22 season. Purdue trying to add to that total here and, more importantly, win a championship here in Nassau. Toppin down low, spins on Benter, missed a dunk, but a foul was called. Well, I don't know. It looked to me like Benter tried to get out of the way so it didn't get posterized. The dunk was missed, but the foul is called on Benter regardless. 2 free throws coming here for J.T. Toppin. That might be one of those deals where a senior gets the benefit of the doubt against a freshman, especially a senior All-American.
Gotta look at that replay. Jack was behind Toppin as Toppin leaves the first free throw short. Ball don't lie situation potentially there. But Jack, I think that's one of those where you're right. I think the ref just is like, there's no way J.T. Toppin's missing a wide open dunk unless he gets fouled.
Right. Second foul shot for the lefty is good. He trickled it over the front of the rim. J.T. Toppin. 66-41 Purdue, 8:47 to go. Clock ticking. Omer Meyer over the timeline, running the point guard with this group of 5. Braden Smith on the bench. Benter, chest pass right side to C.J. Cox against the man-to-man defense from Texas Tech. Here's a foul on Toppin, trying to run through the screen of Benter, and he literally ran through him. Benter flying backwards, hitting the floor. 4 fouls on Toppin. That is a costly foul on Toppin, one he didn't need. I mean, he just ran through the screen of Benter, and the officials are going to take a look to see if this could be a possible flagrant. 8:34 to go. Purdue 66, Texas Tech 41. And the officials to see if the screen, the foul, I should say, that was called while Benter was screening at the top of the key on J.T. Toppin could be elevated to a flagrant foul.
Right, looks like just going to take another look and see, did J.T. Toppin go above and beyond there, a little excessive, trying to run through that screen of Jack Benter. It certainly didn't look like he made any attempt whatsoever to get around that screen. Kind of one of those situations where he saw the screen and he encountered it, but instead of encountering it and kind of running into it like a normal player, he kind of blew it up.
He blew it up.
He sent Jack on his backside quickly.
And the problem for Toppin, he's so strong.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Jack Benter is 6'6", 215 pounds, and he got thrown to the ground like a flyweight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here. I didn't see any contact to the head or neck area,
no, I did not either.
Which is certainly one of those criteria you see at times. I think they're going to end up just calling it a common foul, but man, Jack did hit the floor pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, the officials are having a three-man discussion about how to adjudicate this. Bert Smith, Tony Padilla, DeAndre Carr. Now the officials are going to go tell the respective head coaches what happened. I think this might be a flagrant one, actually.
I think you're right. I think they're going to upgrade Jack shoot 2 free throws. Beautiful. Sometimes I'm happy to be wrong.
You're often wrong, Bob.
Oh, come on.
8:34 remaining.
Well, the Boilers haven't done much wrong. Haven't done a lot of stuff wrong here tonight, have they?
Not tonight. Against a very good Texas Tech team, by the way.
Yeah,
I mean, they're 15th in the country for a reason. They went to the Elite Eight last year for a reason. Yes. They're really good.
This is a Texas Tech team that is definitely going to be in the hunt to take home a Big 12 crown, you would think.
Absolutely. They were ranked number 10 in the preseason poll. Benter the free throw. There's his first made free throw of his career. He's 1 of 3.
Well, I'm sure after missing his first 2 of his career at the foul line, he was like searching for a chance to get back to the foul line.
And he made the second one.
That one touched every part of the rim as it rattled around and came home.
8:34 to go. Purdue has extended their lead to 68-41. Toppin, did they sub him out of the game? They did. Now they're putting him back in. He does have 4 fouls, so he's going to have to certainly be less aggressive defensively. Their second-team All-American performer. Here's Omer Myers. We're back to action. Dribbling between his legs, between the circles, guarded closely by Nolan Groves, a freshman from Minnesota. Into Oscar Clough. He'll lean into Toppin, shoot with his left hand and score. What great footwork by Oscar Clough.
This dude is a beast. I mean, he can score with either hand around the rim. He's got the up fakes, the shot fakes. Toppin's jumping if you lift him with the shot fake, and then just a soft touch to float it in with the left.
13 points for Oscar Clough. We're down to 8 minutes to play in the game. Anderson a 3 straight away. It's no good. Rebounded Jack Benter. Nope, out of bounds, but last touched by Texas Tech. Timeout on the floor. Purdue 70, Texas Tech 41. 7:56 remaining. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
Boilermaker fans, keep your eyes on the court and on your vision. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical are proud to be the official eye care provider of Purdue Athletics. Get advanced eye exams and vision testing at 15 Indiana locations, plus a wide selection of contacts, glasses, and sunglasses. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical will help you see every game clearly. Visit eteyecare.com to schedule your appointment today. Evans & Taylor Eye Care Group and Neo Vision Optical, where Boilermakers go for better vision.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Claire. She loves her motorcycle, and she's learned to love the insects she encounters on her rides. She may not know the difference between a gnat and a mosquito at 55 miles per hour, but she does know one thing. It's always gross when one flies into her mouth. But she's so used to it that it's weird when it doesn't happen. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back with comprehensive and collision coverage from America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
Purdue 70, Texas Tech 41, 7:56 remains in the game. Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group. It's the official podcast of Purdue Athletics. Myself and Joey Molinaro are your hosts. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and the Purdue Sports app. And you can visit purduesports.com/podcast to find out more and find episodes. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Let me tell you a little secret, Purdue fans, you maybe didn't know. After the exhibition loss at Kentucky, a game in which Oscar Clough scored 1 point and had 5 rebounds, the next day he went to Matt Painter's office and apologized and said, "Coach Painter, I know this is not what you brought me to Purdue for. I'll be better." You know what? He has been better. Oscar Clough, averaging a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds. Tonight, he has 12 points and 11 rebounds.
Just incredible stuff. And right there, Texas Tech loses their challenge as they challenge that out-of-bounds call, and the officials deemed that it was off Texas Tech, but just incredible performance, and Oscar Clough delivering on that message to Coach Painter and responding in a huge way these last handful of games.
We're down to 7:45 to go in the game. Purdue the ball. Purdue wearing white. The script whites, the throwbacks, the Rick Mounts we like to call them. C.J. Cox, left elbow extended, dribbling the ball, and now giving it into the hands of Trey Kaufman-Renn, who gives it right back to C.J., who then turned it over, trying to throw it back to Trey, and then a foul on Purdue on Fletcher Lawyer, his second. This will be a 1-and-1 because that's Purdue's 8th foul. Nolan Groves will be the shooter, a 6'5 freshman from Long Lake, Minnesota. Last year, he was the Minnesota High School Gatorade Player of the Year.
Well, Rob, I do want to mention our Purdue coaching staff. I know everybody knows how great Matt Painter is as Groves makes the first free throw, and this coaching staff. But in a one-day turnaround, you and I get the special privilege of being able to sit in on a lot of the deliberation that the coaching staff will do as Groves missed his second free throw. But in a one-day turnaround, the prep this team and this staff has put together, it's just incredible stuff from our coaching staff.
Against a team that was averaging 87 points a game. Right now they're at 42. And a foul on a drive. Fletcher Lawyer was trying to drive the ball to the left elbow and was fouled by Jalen Petty. And look, to be fair to Texas Tech, they have missed some open threes here in the second half. They're 7 of 28 from 3. But, yes, Purdue defensively put in a game plan basically in less than 24 hours, and they have executed it. Meyer, left elbow, no good. Jumper missed. Petty rebounds off the left side of the rim for Texas Tech. Here we go the other way. Petty with Meyer on him. Will shoot a 3 in transition. It's short. Long rebound's going to go out of bounds in the far corner to our left. And Purdue will have the ball with 7 minutes exactly to play as Jakari Harris is going to sub in. He'll replace Fletcher, I think. Yes, Fletcher Lawyer. Purdue fans, thank you for staying up late with us. I know it's 11:34 in the Eastern time zone. It's been a late night. It's a Friday night. You've chosen to stay up late with us. We thank you. We hope you've enjoyed this one. Certainly tough to not enjoy Purdue's level of play here tonight. Hopefully the broadcast has lived up to the level of play that our Boilermakers have put together. Trey Kaufman-Renn dribbling in for the left block, spinning through a triple team and had it knocked away, but Clough grabbed it. Purdue keeps it. Jakari Harris faking a 3 on the right wing. Dumps it down inside on a bounce pass to Clough. Right back to Jakari. Shot fakes once, shot fakes twice, and scores. Oscar Clough the assist. Jakari Harris the bucket.
How about the vision there from Oscar Clough, and Purdue executing their offense to perfection there when they throw the ball in the post. They have their post action Guys are supposed to do their rules. Jakari Harris, he throws it in ball side. He cuts immediately through to the basket. His man stops and doubles. And sure enough, he's wide open. Oscar hits him, and Jakari finishes.
Purdue leads 72-42. We have 6:15 to go in this game. Purdue on their way to winning the Baha Mar Championship. Groves a corner three, left corner good. Nolan Groves, that's his... Let me see. He was a 27% three-point shooter coming in. 27, but he just made that one from the corner. It's Purdue 72, Texas Tech 45.
Well, that was a nice find. You can see why Toppin averages over 3 assists per game. He laced that pass across the wing to Groves, and Groves looked comfortable catching and shooting there.
Over Meyer shooting a three, right wing, missed it. Rebounded by whom? It's loose on the floor. Oscar Clough dives for it. Trey Kaufman-Renn dives for it. And it's taken out of there by Anderson and Texas Tech. He drives all the way to the other end and scores with a layup. Well, Purdue was fighting like heck to get the loose ball. They just could never grab it cleanly. And because of that, it put Texas Tech into a run out. And now we'll stop the game to wipe up some perspiration on the floor.
That's a wise move there. We had a lot of slipping and sliding in this game yesterday in particular. So smart to protect the health of these players out here.
Former Boilermaker Ryan Smith helping wipe up the floor. He was put into service this weekend, has an usher to help with the overcapacity crowd. 95% of that crowd, Boilermakers. 5:25 to play. Purdue 72, Texas Tech 47. You know, when Rhino was making all those threes in a Purdue uniform back in the day, you think he ever thought in his wildest dreams, one day I'll be wiping up the floor in the Bahamas for a Purdue game?
I don't think he ever anticipated that one, but he looks good doing it.
He does? Oh, he looks like he's been doing it all his life.
Lots of energy out there.
Back to action, Purdue the Bowl. Up next for Purdue, Friday afternoon against Eastern Illinois. 12 noon tip at Mackey Arena. Jakari Harris coming downhill, bounces it inside Trey Kaufman-Renn. Right-handed hook shot, good. 12 in a game for TKR. Purdue's up 74-47 with 5 minutes to play.
That's good execution there. Jakari coming off that handoff finds his stud, Trey Kaufman-Renn on the block.
Here's Petty, perimeter right, dribbling between the legs, guarded by Harris. Still dribbling with a shot clock at 12. Chest pass left wing, Anderson faking a three. Now dribbles left elbow. Leans in, shoots a short floater, no good. Oscar Clough yet another rebound. And then he was fouled, reaching in Anderson, his second foul. And that is team foul number 7. So we walk to the other end for a 1-and-1 for Oscar Clough.
Well, Big O, what do you know? Just all over the glass. There's not a lot of second chance opportunities happening for the opposition when Oscar Clough.
Bob, he has 15 rebounds.
Man. He is, like we talked about in the pregame show, right? Like he just feels like the missing piece of the puzzle for this Purdue team.
It's his 25th career double-double. He makes the foul shot. And we talked about it earlier, his free throw shooting for a big guy off the charts. He came into tonight 15 of 18 at the foul line.
Such a luxury to have big guys who get fouled a lot having the ability to step up and hit free throws.
Second one on the way, foul line right, good. Oscar will come out of the game, replaced by Daniel Jacobson, and it's a standing ovation for the Australian Oscar Clough. 4.5 to play. Purdue up 76-47. Deep right wing jumper. A three for Petty's missed, but rebounded by Toppin. To Anderson, opposite wing three. That's the left wing air ball out of bounds.
Whoa. You don't see that very often from a guy the caliber of Christian Anderson, but you wonder if that's a little bit of fatigue, right? He's been playing a long game. He's been dealing with a lot of different Purdue defenders pressuring him.
How about with 4:18 to go, walk-on Aaron Fine's going to come into the game. The redshirt freshman from Noblesville. That's so Trey Kaufman-Renn can get a standing ovation as he goes to the bench.
Well, Aaron Fine, due to injuries and red shirts, Aaron's the 10th man on this team right now, and so he's going to get some extra tick.
Purdue playing again tonight without Liam Murphy. Bucket, Omer Meyer, left elbow. Meyer in double figures with 11.
His ability to stop and pop going either direction is such an asset.
Murphy, that shoulder injury, third straight game he has missed. The sixth-year transfer from North Florida. Petty will drive, score the left-handed layup. 5 points for Jalen Petty. He was the Washington Gatorade High School Player of the Year, State of Washington last year.
He hit a massive three late in their win against Wake Forest yesterday to tie the game.
Omer Meyer kicking the corner, a three for Jacobson. Of course he made it. 7'4" and a three-point marksman. Purdue's up 81-49.
How about that? The drive and kick. When you got a 7'4" guy spotting up in the corner, that's going to put some stress on the D.
3:11 to go in a game. When Purdue gets to 80 points, they're 111-5 under Matt Painter. They're about to go to 112-5. Petty a step back three on the right wing. No. Jacobson rebounds for Purdue. 3 rebounds for Jacobson. Purdue the ball in an 81-49 lead. Omer Meyer coming left baseline, stripped by Groves. Good D. Groves to strip it away. Texas Tech the ball. Anderson to the left block, comes underneath the bucket, kicks to Groves for a three in the right corner. That one's short. Another rebound for Daniel Jacobson of Purdue. We're down to 2.5 to play. Purdue's starting 5 is on the bench. They're standing and cheering, but they're not playing. They're not needed here late. Time for the subs to put the finishing touches on this one. Turnover by Purdue's Omer Meyer. 2 straight turnovers for him. Texas Tech lost it out of bounds. Far sideline, last touch, Jack Benter, Purdue. 2:09 to play. Purdue 81, Texas Tech 49. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Stay tuned for the first Merchants Bank postgame show. Coach Painter will join us. We'll look at the final stats. We'll celebrate a championship here in the Bahamas. Jack Lusk, the walk-on from Nebraska, subbing in for Purdue. Jace Rail, the walk-on from Kokomo, into the game 2 for the Boilermakers. 2:09 remaining. Purdue leads 81-49. Texas Tech the Bull. Jack Lusk, a 6'4 junior. Jace Rail, a 5'11 junior. Petty downhill to the left block, stops, spins, gives it up to a teammate who will drive and miss the short jumper. That was Horner, and then he missed a putback try, and then Purdue turned it over on the outlet. So give it right back to Texas Tech with 1:55 remaining.
Well, nice to see Daniel show some activity here on the glass late in this game.
Yeah, so he all of a sudden pushed the rebound numbers up to 5. So at the center position, 20 rebounds tonight. 5 for Daniel, 15 for Oscar. Here's Bumbale. He'll shoot a short left-handed hook shot and miss. Horner went back at the rim with a putback. He missed. Now it's loose on the floor. Now it's lost out of bounds baseline left, and it's last touched by Purdue. Clock stops at 1:48 remaining. I think an extra second or two might have clicked off there, but why the officials are even messing with this, I don't know. I am fairly certain Grant McCaslin's ready for this game to be over. But they're going to move it to 1:52. And inbounding Texas Tech baseline left. Lay lob it for Bumbale. Hook shot, no. Off the back of the rim, rebounded Daniel Jacobson. 6 rebounds for Daniel Jacobson. He's starting to gobble up the rebounds here late. Crowd comes to its feet. Partisan Purdue crowd celebrating yet another MTE title. 5 in a row for Purdue. The senior class has never lost a game in an MTE. Not a single game. Aaron Fine, 15 feet, no, falling away. Petty rebounds. He was right at the free throw line. It was Finer, but couldn't get it to fall. 1:15 to go. Petty kick in the corner, left corner that is. Groves will drive, count the bucket, and a foul. Aaron Fine tried to take a charge. He's called for a blocking foul. The bucket will count for Nolan Groves. Or was that Leon Horner? That was Horner. Beg your pardon. 5 points in a game for Horner. Clock stops at 1:10.
You like to see Aaron trying to lay his body on the line there, trying to step up and take a charge. It looked like he did get outside the charge arc from my vantage point, but maybe just slid in a little too late.
Free throws missed. Jacobson, another rebound.
Just crushing the glass right now, up to 7, right?
Yeah, padding the stats here late.
Yeah, there you go.
Less than a minute remaining. Purdue leads by 30. I did not see this coming. I thought Purdue would win tonight. Not by 30 points. Jacobson right-handed hook shot scores. Over Bumbale. Daniel Jacobson. 9 points for him to go with 7 rebounds. He came in averaging 7 points, 3.5 rebounds. 83-51, Purdue the lead. Texas Tech the ball. 53 seconds remain. Petty for Texas Tech. They'll fall to 4-2. Bumbale fouled by Jakari Harris at the rim. Clock stops. 46 seconds left. Texas Tech falls to 4-2. Purdue will improve to 6-0. Purdue number 1 in the country. I'd like to say we can assume Purdue will stay at number 1, but we never know these days.
That's
Maybe
true.
Houston will jump them again.
Yeah, Purdue got jumped earlier this season without losing a game, even though we didn't even have Traycoff and Wren our first 2 games, but apparently our wins weren't impressive enough as the first free throw goes in. But even with Arizona's impressive win at 3rd-ranked UConn, and they had a nice win over UCLA earlier this year too, I think this 30-point domination from the Boilers
against the 15th ranked team in the country on a neutral court
is going to help us retain this number 1 ranking.
Bamboye made both free throws, his first 2 points in this game. Purdue 83-53, the crowd singing the Purdue fight song right now, just trying to help tick off the final few seconds. A lob from Aaron Fine to Daniel Jacobson, who dunks with 2 hands.
How about that? Fine showing off the vision as well.
25 seconds remaining. Jacobson blocked the shot at the rim. Ahead to Fine. A run out. Aaron Fine hammered as he got to the rim. Groves with a hard foul. Aaron Fine will go to the foul line for the Boilermakers.
Daniel Jacobson just making plays happen. Like you said, he's stuffing the stat sheet. A block shot there, a sweet one-handed outlet pass up ahead to Aaron Fine, streaking down the floor. Fine with the jump stop at the rim as he felt Groves tracking him down. Aaron misses the first free throw, but good discipline there by Fine to play off 2 feet and get the contact.
Come on, Aaron. Let's make a foul shot here. What do you say? Dribbles once. Shoots it. He made it. 86-53. 20 seconds left to go. Purdue stays unblemished on the season. We're down to 10 seconds. A drive and a short floater, no good for Horner. Rebound up in a bucket for Bombale, and another Purdue foul. Jakari Harris or Jack Lusk. Regardless, it's an and one chance for Bombale. Free throw good. Luke Bamboye out of London, sophomore. Purdue dribbles out the clock. Purdue wins the Baha Mar championship. 86-56 the final. The Boilermakers, champions of the Baha Mar championship. First Merchants Bank postgame show begins when we come back. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans. It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Purdue basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's go, Boilermakers! SeatGeek.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield. Ready for the Case IH recap? Whether it's on the court or in your fields, having the right tools makes all the difference. Own your turf with Case IH at caseih.com. Purdue basketball is brought to you in part by Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit union for Purdue fans. And by your Central Indiana Ford dealers are a proud sponsor of Purdue basketball. Visit your local Central Indiana Ford dealer today. Now, back to courtside.
The Purdue Boilermakers improved to 6-0 on the season. And more importantly, tonight, they claim the championship of the tournament known as the Baha Mar Championship. Last night in a semifinal game, Purdue beats Memphis 80-71. Tonight in the championship, Purdue beats 15th-ranked Texas Tech 86-56. This is the First Merchants postgame show. First Merchants helping you prosper. I'm Rob Blackman. At the moment, Purdue as a team huddled at midcourt. accepting the trophy as the champions of this event and also having the ceremonial photos taken. How about the Purdue senior class? Never lost a single game in an MTE, a multi-team event. Never lost a single game in what they call a Feast Week tournament. It started when they were freshmen. They went to Portland and won 3 games, beating West Virginia, Gonzaga, and Duke. And it just kept rolling from there. Purdue's Oscar Clough named to the all-tournament team. Fletcher Lawyer is also named to the all-tournament team, and we've just learned Fletch is named the tournament's most valuable player. Fletcher Lawyer, who last night had 20 points to help Purdue beat Memphis, tonight added 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And now the crowd chants Fletcher Lawyer. MVP of the Baha Mar Championship is Fletcher Lawyer. Congratulations, Fletcher. Congratulations, Oscar Clough, being named to the all-tournament team. 86-56 the final. Purdue wins in a moment. We will hear from head coach Matt Painter. It's going to be a little bit delayed because Bobby Riddell normally has this opportunity right after the game to interview the coach, but because we've had post-game festivities here, this will delay our chance to speak with Coach Painter. We know this is Purdue's probably second most impressive win of the season. Now, it seems odd to say that. You just beat the 15th ranked team in the country by 30 points on a neutral site, but keep in mind, Purdue won earlier this year on the road at the 8th ranked team in the country, Alabama. That was a true road win, 87-80. So a couple of resume builders here for Purdue in the month of November. And this was a good one. Don't misunderstand me. Purdue 86, Texas Tech 56, the final. First Merchants postgame show continuing in a bit. Stay with us, fans. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hancock County, Indiana, located just 15 minutes from downtown Indianapolis near I-70 and I-465, is open for business. Learn why we are one of the fastest growing communities in Indiana. With access to available land, infrastructure, transportation, and a regional airport, join other national brands like Amazon, Carvana, and Walmart, and discover why we are the best kept secret in central Indiana. This message brought to you by the Hancock County Economic Development Council. Visit us at HancockEDC.com or at 317-477-7241.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Hey, Boilermaker fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Purdue basketball games or to any other live event,